come in. You're welcome. Welcome to Pastor Vam 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 tonight. Welcome Chukwama. Welcome Obaezuonu Ogechukwu. Welcome. Biafra must come. You say, welcome. Welcome everyone. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's go into a very, hopefully not so long nights, but depends on how we respond to this program tonight. I would appreciate if it's an open mic. Welcome to Pastor Vam 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 tonight. Late night with Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Who are the people that are still awake? Wow. My own Doreen is awake. That's good. Well, why am I saying awake? It is still daytime for you people over there. Here is 7 minutes past midnight here where I am. Yeah. And Vam 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 is not working tomorrow, so we can have a quick vigil. Thank you, Leo Targets. Chukwama, you're welcome. Some of this name, Ambaibu Emaka. Did you want to, is it Emaka or Amaka or Emeka? Check your name and correct it, okay? I'm sure it must be Emeka or Amaka. All right, nice to have you. Let me see. Please try to give that idiot Emeka Deadstone IPO treatment tonight. Yeah, I'm going to touch on it tonight. The Tozo did a program today. You know, he did a program today, and the thing is that instead of him to apologize or hide his face in shame, he's just fooling himself. Now, the Biafra house in Baltimore, Biafra flag is flying there. Kaiga zigara hozi, kaigwa na Biafra biala. Kaiga zigara hozi, that stone ile, kaigwa na Biafra biala. Kaiga zigara hozi, kaigwa na Biafra biala. Kaiga zigara hozi, aiga gwa na Biafra biala. Kaiga zigara hozi, ozi ọma aiga gwa na Biafra biala. Yeah, I'm going to make it an open mic. It is Friday night live. So let me copy the link. Let me take the link and put it on the comment section. At any time, you can just pop in. Okay? Pop in. Pastor Vam 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 will welcome you. Na me and una tonight. If una no sleep, I no go sleep. If una sleep, I will say I can sleep. Vam Vam Vam. I got that scripture. That scripture I have for those that are going to pay attention to Deadstone. I have a scripture for you. Romans chapter 1 verse 32. Somebody put it on the comment section. Romans chapter 1 verse 2. I'm sorry, there are a lot of people that are here. And not only the verse, so just copy it and put it on the comment section. Romans chapter 1 verse 32. Copy it and put on the comment section. Let us read it to ndị ntị ike na-amaghị ihe, ndị na-eme ha ga-agecha Emeka Deadstone. Apena say, but what did he say? Why didn't we question him? Why didn't we at least just hear him out now? Hear him what he's saying. He's only asking question. Come here. Romans chapter 1 verse 32. Write it on the comment section. Let me put this link up here. Let me pin it up. Pin it. Okay. I've pinned it. So those of you that are watching from if you are watching from Facebook, I'm sorry, you might have to come to YouTube if you want to come in. If you're watching from Facebook and you want to come in, come to YouTube at JD Global Media. I just posted the link and I pinned it there. Okay. Dragon is here. Is Dragon live? Someone said Dragon is here. Yes, Romans chapter 1, verse 32. But just, can you copy it and paste? Can you people copy it and let me go? Let me go and copy it and paste. Don't worry. Let me go and look for it, copy it and paste. Let me go and copy it and paste with. Where are the scriptures here now? Okay. Romans. Romans chapter 1, verse 32. Copy. Okay, maybe even if you copy, yeah. Hey, that is a. When I'm reading this scripture, I'm just seeing Emeka dead stone. Romans chapter 1, Emeka dead stone. But only verse 32, for those of you that are going to listen without, hearing what the dragon have told you, that we have passed the stage of gossip. We don't gossip. I am not gossip. It is our result and our action. Okay, I have put it there. I've put it on the comment section. Let me plug my phone before the battery will go off. You guys, I don't. If you are observant, you see that I am even in bed. But we will rock them together tonight. Yes. Okay, Leo have already put it. Okay, let me check Leo's own. Romans chapter 1, verse 32. Who, knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death. Those who commit such things are worthy of death. That is, people like Deadstone. They are worthy of. Our YouTube, we don't use short language, But I'm reading the Bible now. I am not the one saying it. I'm reading the Bible. Who, knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Not only Deadstone, who has done things that is worthy to receive the repercussion here, but you that have pleasure in Deadstone, you that enjoy Deadstone, you that go and pay attention to Deadstone, to Kelechi, to Ndenzama, you that go and pay attention to them, believe them, listening to them. Okay, somebody say, but it's replay. Yeah, this one is live. So let's do this live. Later we can watch the replay. Let's do live here. I want you to participate with me tonight. Romans chapter 1, verse 32. Then when we have time, I told you in our program, and a special program, we're going to deal with reprobate mind. I confirm to you that Deadstone have received a reprobate mind. Now, the video he was doing today is a confirmation that his reprobacy is beyond redemption. Deadstone has lost his mind, and his reprobacy is beyond redemption. You can't redeem such people. They are gone. Deadstone is gone. You can't restore him. Hey, you can't restore him. I don't go there to watch but attack them. Thank you. If you go there to bombard him, You are a warrior of Jehovah, a warrior of Biafra. But if you go there to sympathize with them, and then you begin to say, maybe he's right, oh, maybe he knows what he's saying. Oh. Please remember, let me activate my super chat. So it's late night. So those of you that are awake can bless us with super chat if you feel like, okay? Yeah. So the super chat is there. You feel like to bless us with super chat, go ahead and do so. You know, you go there and say, maybe, this man is a man of God. You know, some of you, once they put God inside, hey, your oburo will just be locked up. Yeah? Once they put God, it is not all that say God, God, God that will enter his kingdom. Go and read Matthew chapter 7. It is not all that say God, God, God that will enter his kingdom. It is not all that say God, God, God that knows God. Some of them don't know. Do you remember the 7 sons of Sceva? I think it's Acts of the Apostles chapter 19. 7 sons of Sceva. When they saw Paul casting out demons, doing marvelous things for Christ, then they also went and met a demon-possessed person. Somebody like Deadstone cannot cast out a demon. If Deadstone meet anybody where they repossess, the demons will bounce out and tear him mercilessly. In fact, by the time the demons will finish dealing with him, his face will become more configured. I'm telling you. So what those demons did to the 7 sons of Sceva, they bounced on them, tore their clothes, they made them, strip them naked, and they ran out. You know what the demons was telling them? The demons told them, Simon we know, Mazisa Nnamdi we know, Pastor Vam 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 we know, but who are you, you dead stone? Are you listening to me? The demons bounced on Emeka dead stone and asked him, Simon we know, Mazin Nnamdi we know, Pastor Vam 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 we know. You are dead stone. Who are you? Come on. Doya yaga yaga yaga. Doya Vam Vam Vam. Obaroto. I hege me dead stone. I'm telling you. I hege me. A sip of water. Yeah. How can somebody take his time and all you want to do is to destroy what is already going on? Can you believe that? Now, the question some of you that are trying to pay attention to Deadstone, the question you should ask him is that, what did Mazin Nnamdi ask us to do? If you know what will bring Biafra, do it. Whatever will bring Biafra, do it. Now, Emeka Deadstone entering his car from wherever he was coming from, driving to where he wanted to find out whether Simon, let us disgrace Simon. Was he doing it to bring Biafra? Because if you ask them now, they will say, Nnamdi Kanu will believe you are a bunch of criminal liars. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu said, whatever will bring Biafra, do it. Biafra. Mania. Now, that Ija was it intended to bring Biafra? Was it going to bring Biafra? Tell me, what was the intention of driving that whole distance? What was the intention? Did you plan that when I go there and expose Simon, then Biafra will come? Okay, Deadstone, you have exposed Simon, Abi. Okay, what did you achieve? What did you achieve? And at the end of the day, when you discover that you are the one that exposed yourself, are you not supposed to come down from that your high horse and begin to cry for mercy? Who is this person that I brought in and he jumped out? If you are not ready to come on my program, don't send a request to come here. Otherwise, I will cast Deadstone into you. The accountability. Criminals. Now, the Biafran flag is flying there. Okay, is it the network that kicked you out? I'll bring you in again. Oh yeah, talk to me. Donatus. Hello? Hey, there's no network where you are, possibly. I can see two. Oh no, good. All right. Yeah, Leo gave us another scripture here. Let's see the scripture that Leo gave us. Thank you, Leo. You are Leo wouldn't know a Bible student. He went to search that scripture that I just quoted. Acts of the Apostles, chapter 19, verse 40. For we are in danger to be called in question for this day's uproar. There is been no cause whereby we may give an account of this concourse. I thought you were trying to bring the scripture where the 7 sons of Sceva. This one I just read now doesn't tell of it. You can bring the particular place I talked about. Okay. Okay. They did it so that people should stop donating money to autopilot. Their own money. Their own is money. Check your comment very well before you post it so that somebody can read it well. Now, let me try you for the last time. Donatus. Are you okay? Are you okay?
No, I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing. Please, I'll reconnect.
I can hear you now. Talk. We can hear you.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
But
And
I'm
we are
not
seeing
hearing you from here.
I'm seeing some 2 eyes as if it is 2 eyes of cats. I was wondering whether a cat that can request for my video. Only 2 eyes. Now they see.
I'm not hearing you. Let me go out and come back. Come in again.
All right. No problem. Go out and come back then.
Okay, sir.
All right. Yeah? Joseph, thank you for joining us. The flag of Biafra is flying very high right now in our building in Baltimore, our headquarters of Biafran Government Republic in Exile. Our flag is flying very high there. Hold on, let me play it for you. I'm sure some of you must have seen the video, but I have to play it. That's the flag flying. Emeka Deadstone, you will see it now. Donatus, hold on, I'll bring you. Let me play this video. Emeka Deadstone apụta n'ụzọ ree nwanne. Chai. Ụmụ Biafra. That's right. You see Biafra flag there? Do you see the flag? 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 Are you seeing the flag? Can you see that the flag is flying? Thank you for joining us, my own Eunice. Can you see the flag flying? Emeka Deadstone, can you go back and do a rejoinder? Thank you for joining me, Win-Win. God bless you. Emeka Deadstone, can you go back and do a rejoinder? Can you see the flag flying high? Can you see the flag? Now, you see what you have done to yourself. You are the one that we are now singing this song for. Akpiriego ifajunarerani ae muna nwanne jera nwanna pụta n'ụzọ re nwanne Emeka pụta n'ụzọ re nwanne Emeka pụta n'ụzọ re nwanne ae mụ na Emeka jere agha biriego Emeka jụrụ anyị ae mụ na Emeka jere agha Emeka pụta n'ụzọ ree nwanne. Hey, Emeka ihere mee gị. Deadstone ihere mee gị. Hey, Emeka, look at Nekisi turns to one of us, Bruzi Onyiro. From one of us, suddenly give Bruzi Onyiro. In a Juduko Gajojo. In a Juduko Gajojo. From one of us, suddenly give Bruzi Onyiro. Bronyiro overnight. Overnight. And the Onyiro keeps the if you use Onyiro, the highest Onyiro. Chai! Oh my God. Where are these scriptures that is entering my head now? There are scriptures entering my head. We need to read these scriptures. Psalm chapter, let me see. Hey, let me this Bible. Vam Vam Vam, Psalm 55. Hey, it must be Bible. Vam Vam Vam. Psalm 55. Oh yeah, Psalm 55. I go here from 11. I get what there. Can you get there? Psalm 55. You might not see our pastor. Can you go see our word of God? Ewu pastor. Psalm 55. I go here from 12 maybe. I get what I read here now. Oh yeah, on up here. Oh, Psalm 55. Because my parent in me, Psalm 55. Psalm 55 from verse 12. Psalm 55 from verse 12. For it was not an enemy that reproached me, then I could have borne it. Neither was it he that hated me, that did magnify himself against me, then I would have hid myself from him. Deadstone on Okweba, somebody should tag him. Tag the monster, let him come. Tag the Diabale. Tag Diabale. Tag the Busabale. Bus. Tag him, let him come. Senior Vam 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 na boya. Can go see a Bible. What I go Bible with Omahano auto to go to Equinsu overnight. Now look at this. This is the psalmist. Now I am putting Man Simon Ekpa in the position of the psalmist now. Man Simon Ekpa, our prime minister. Onye gadere na mma. Onye ga na-aga n'ihu ọ gaghị aga azụ. Onye ga-agagide n'ihu nwetara anyị Biafra. Onye ga-agagide n'ihu kpọpụtara anyị Nnamdi Kanu. Maazị Simon Ekpa, odogwu, ọtakata agbụsị ya. Maazị Simon Ekpa, otu onye a na-asị unu abịaruola. Our spokesperson. Onye obi dị ọcha, onye hụrụ Biafra n'anya, onye hụrụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'anya. Na-achọghọ ka ihere mee Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. We take a bold step. We establish a Biafra government in exile. We want office. Ebo the world governments. Faduese. Asi ha nekwe ba in on office. Nekwe ba na in on exile. Mana ikwesi no obodai. Was that not the idea? So that I no obodo. Anyamara that na anyị kwesịrị ịna na obodo anyị ndị ọcha ha ni na-afọ anyị ma na anyị dị serious because you cannot just be on social media from January to December. They repeated the same thing that others have done before. Simon Ekpa took a bold step, a giant step, and went forward. And he had in company all of us, including this one now, this Deadstone. He was with us. And now Simon Ekpa, after this betrayal, Simon Ekpa is now reading, talking now like David, listening to his words. For it was not an enemy that reproached me. I'm reading Psalm 55 from verse 12. For it was not an enemy that reproached me. Then I could have borne it. Neither was it he that hated me, that did magnify himself against me. Then I would have hid myself from him. As no boy in Amaho. Maybe Oburonya Fulani, Oburonya Aboki, Oburonya Ocha. No, yeah, there are many here. Then we will hide. We will know that is somebody who don't know. Verse 13. But it was you, Emeka, dead stone. But it was you, Kelechi Ghana. But it was you, Chike Dozieha. But it was you, all the Nzama bingos, all of you. But it was you. But it was you, Emeka Deadstone, a man, my equal, my guide. Do you know that he was very close to the corridor of power? Very, very close. Yes. Thank you, Leo. You are in the spirit. Anyone I'm reading, you put it there. Thank you very much. But it was thou, a man, my equal, my guide, and my acquaintance. We took sweet counsel together. Together. I trusted you, Emeka. I believed in you, Emeka. I believed in you, Kelechi. I gave you some secrets that no other person knows. I gave you in charge of talking with the Yoruba and the Oduduwa people. I believed in you. I thought you wanted to get Biafra the way I wanted to get Biafra. I believed in you, Emeka. I thought you were a pastor. Hey, Chineke Mereme Bere. I thought you were a pastor because pastors are known for truth, for integrity, and for sincerity, and for transparency, not for hoodwink and lying, manipulative, and the me. Chai, Chineke Mereme Bere. I thought you were a pastor. I thought you knew God. Chai. Please, stop at 15. Leo, we're not going to go beyond 15, okay? We're not going to go beyond 15 for now. But it was thou, a man, my equal, my guide, and my acquaintance. Chai. We took sweet counsel together and walked into the house of God in company. Chai. After buying a program, too small, I see, where is man of God? Pray for us. Emeka Livingstone, pray for us. I am we never knew that no onyo bie taranchara. We never knew that no onyo bie bu charcoal. Obie ne jinji kabale. Chai! Emeka onye mere gị ha. Who did this to you? We believed you were a good man. We believed you were a pastor. We believed you were a man of integrity, that you really wanted freedom. But we never knew that Ochongolongo. Emeka onye mere gị ha. Who did this to you? Everybody have been building. The building is going up, and then the devil enter you from the back door, and then you want to bring the building down. But instead of bringing the building down, look at how you are falling. Look at how you have been disgraced. And now look at what the word of God is saying to you, Emeka. Nekwe hear the word of God on our dead stone. Verse 15. Hey, let death seize him. Let death seize upon them, and let them go down quick into hell. Let death seize upon them, and let them go down quick into hell. For wickedness is in their dwelling. Nimenjo, evil genius. Evil, conspiracy. Your mind is full of darkness. Satan. Chai. Oh my God. Your mind is full of darkness. Charcoal. Not me talkamo. Not be me talkamo. Now so in there for Bible. Not be me talkamo. Now so him there for Bible. I'm reading verse 15 of Psalm 55. Let death seize them, dead stone, and let them go down quick into hell, for wickedness is in their dwelling and among them. Okay, let me add verse 16, because verse 16 is for Mazi Simon Ekpa and for every one of you that are in autopiloted IPOB. Listen to verse 16. As for me, as for Vam Vam Vam, as for Mazi Simon Ekpa, as for Margaret Jaguar, as for Edmond Ibe, as for Ansem Ochiogane, as for Chigoziem Ejimkonye, where are you people? As for Roslyn Aka, as for Ebere Emebo, where are the children of God in this place? As for Charity John, as for my fellow man of God here, Leo Target, as for Nicodemus Amuche, as for IR East, as for ING, as for Anselm Ochiogane, as for Tedius Ikechukwu, as for Iziogu Chukwude, as for Awesome, as for Money Man, as for Ebere, as for Chioma, as for Charity, as for all autopiloted IPOB. Let me go and get my bell. How can I forget my mbreba? I need to go to the parlor and get my bell. Hold on for me, I'm coming. As for all autopiloted IPOB, as for Umu Chineke worldwide, as for Umu Chineke, Umu Eligwe, Ndi Chukwutere Manu, hey, somebody is in the spirit here. Somebody who understands that a man of God must drink a cup of water. Is giving us a super chat. How many ego go million? Ego ego ya. Chukwu gozie gị Anthony ka nwụchara mmiri, thank you. As for ụmụ Chineke here, Chineke mee anyị ebere. Remember, I am reading Psalm 55. Emeka dead stone and Indotu have collected their own. Thank you, Anthony. Great. Oga double super chat. Thank you. Oga As for Stella Isaac, as for Anthony, great. As for Nwi Boko Friday, as for Chuku, as for Chukwuoma, as for Nicodemus, hey, Chineke mereme bere super chat anari bielo. As for Doreen one nemu. As for Umu Chineke, Ogadro Nama, hey, Chineke meranye bere. As for Margaret Jaguar, Margaret Akpolang several times. Hey, what the Kataragan Nama no why, that is Ndona de Hema, they will look for you. As for me, I will call upon God. Hey, thank you, Margaret. You put the scripture so that I will not be struggling to look for it. As for me, as for Simon Ekpa, as for Ugo 247, as for Akparawa Sonny, as for Gaddafi of Biafra, as for Madame Azuka, as for Madame Shine Baby, as for we, autopiloted IPOB, I will call upon God, and the Lord shall save us. And the Lord shall save us. As for the house of God, as for Biafrans worldwide, as for those that are looking for their freedom, as for those that believe in Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, as for those that believe that Simon Ekpa is following the legacy of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, as for those that key in and follow the line as Simon Ekpa is leading to make sure that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is out, as for every one of you, you shall not die. You shall see Biafra. There is nothing Emeka Deadstone will do that will stop you from seeing Biafra. There is nothing Kelechi will do that will make you not to see Biafra. There is nothing that they will do that will crumble this IPOB Biafra Republic government in exile. There is nothing they do that will crumble it. I'm telling you, if they like, let them go and bribe the zoo. Let the zoo go to the proprietor and give them double money. God will provide us something better, because Biafra will allow to cook. Biafra is the kingdom of heaven on earth. Allah to cook manu. As for we that believe it, we shall call upon God, and the Lord shall save us. The Lord shall lead us by his right hand and lead us into Biafra. He will lead us into Biafra. I tell you, it will begin from all these doors that God has opened unto us. Biafra Republic government in exile house in America. The governments of America will respect it and they will honor it. The governments of Canada will respect it and they will honor it. The governments of the whole world, the United Nations, will honor it and they will respect it. Any letter with a stamp coming out from the Biafra Republic government in exile to any office, to any country, to any presidency, as far as the stamp, the blue dragon stamp from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as far as the stamp of the dragon is there, my goodness me, they win. We are irresistible. No power will resist us. Emeka Otede. Emeka Otede. Otede. Look at you. Disgrace yourself. Now the flag is not flying. Is the flag not flying? Is the flag not flying? So what have you to say? Is the flag not flying? Is the flag not flying? Eh? Okay. Can you see the flag? Is the flag not flying? Can you see the flag? Can you see the flag? Is the flag not flying high? Emeka Deadstone, is that not the building? Is that not the building where you went and said, it doesn't concern Biafra? There's nothing like Biafra here. Gradually, the offices will be open. Everything will be sorted out, and we are going to connect the whole world from our Biafran government house in exile. I'm telling you. And the whole world will know, and they will agree that we, the children of heaven, must go home. We must go home. Donatus, I don't know if you are there and if you're will let you. So I will allow you to talk now. I'll continue.
Honest. Okay.
Go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you.
Vam Vam Vam, I salute you for your good job. You're doing a nice work.
I agree.
So I just want to contribute on what you're saying. Talking about the Mecca Deadstone, I shouldn't call him a living stone, you know.
No, he's dead.
But the one thing I know, he's Deadstone already. It doesn't represent, his action does not represent what the office is called upon. What he's doing is not representing him. It doesn't represent the office he's occupying. Israeli has deviated. It's even a shame. It's a disgrace to the Christianity at large. It's a disgrace to the office. It's a disgrace to the body of Christ, because he has turned out to be a murderer, someone who is killing a killer. Because the Bible said that he that hated his brother is a murderer, and the person not supposed to be. A man that hates his own brother is a murderer, not even plotting against your own brother and exposing your brother to your enemy, to their enemies. So he's a really murderer, a hater. A hater is a murderer, and that still at the same time he's bearing the gospel, carrying the Bible in his hand. That is, he has a two-faced loaded man. So he has a double face. He has double face. So what I'm saying here, Emeka Livingstone does not represent the Biafrans. It does not represent the office of Christ. He's just doing, he's working for his daily. God is exposing them one by one. You know, sometimes it's good for something to happen. God always allows something to happen so that he will remove the chaff from the wheat and keep the
Exactly.
wheat different. That is what God is doing here. This what his
Yes.
action is just trying to prove to us the kind of people we have in this struggle. That is why you see Mazin Kano in the DSS dungeon because of the kind of people around him. This one is part of them. It's part of it. He thought that he would have the headway in a mass Simon Ekpa's office where he thought he would get him. But unfortunately for him, God is fighting for us, both the one we see and the one we are not seeing. God is exposing the enemy and bringing their leg out. That is what God is doing here. It's a kind of extracting the wheat, the chaff from the wheat. That's what God is doing. But what I'm trying to tell you people is that all of you should open your eyes like a fish. Just make sure, be wise and don't trust anybody. You know, if you look at the Bible told us that Jesus Christ knows every man, and that is why he could not trust himself to everybody. Though he relate, but he does not trust all the people around him. He walks and do focus on the work, on the goal of his calling. That's what Jesus did. He did not trust anybody. Even when he was about to go to the mountain of transfiguration, he does not carry all the whole people that call themselves his disciple. He just picks few of them to show him his personal what he is. That is what he did. Telling him that he did not trust everybody and you have a secret. All of you must keep your secret intact and make sure that you do not be, no matter how somebody profess to be a Biafran or fight for the work of the freedom, don't expose everything to them. God have exposed him and God will expose him more. If he did not repent, he will be like daughter Korea and Abaria. He's going to be destroying himself. He will be like Judas. That's one thing I know. Because when God has determined a thing, he does not stop until he has accomplished that very job. When God decided Exodus in the land of Egypt, he does not stop. The daughter Korah and Abaria does not stop them. He makes sure that he accomplishes what he has started. And it's the same God that is championing this. It's the same God that have called this short. So for the fact that God have called this short, Emeka Desto cannot stop it. Whether he wear is in a sheep clothing, he can never stop it. The DOSS cannot stop it. Nobody in the world can stop it. And I'm advising you all those because I can call you, all of you, our servants, as you are one of the media secretary or what. So media, I forgot. I'm not sorry but you understand where I'm going. All of you both.
Just all of us.
Yes. Both Gaddafi and every one of you, I'm seeing your handworks and God is behind you. And I want to tell you that if you remain focused and do not allow yourself to be distracted and remain on the side of the truth, at the end of it all, you are going to be like Joshua and Caleb. You are going to be among those that will be portioning the land of Biafra to the people of Biafra. And all of you are not going to leave your inheritance. You are going to inherit your inheritance. And no Jupiter on earth will stop all of you in the name of Jesus Christ. And not only that, after here, you are going to receive your reward in heaven. Because heaven is looking up on all of you. Your appointment is not man-made. It's from the original, from heaven. So good work. Keep your work going. Don't allow anybody to distract you. Don't allow anything to discourage you. Be encouragement to Simon Ekpa. Be encouragement to Simon Ekpa and make sure you are holding his hand up so that he will be successful. And because heaven is looking upon you people. So and God is taking record of every of your step. And any mistake you make trying to follow the wrong people, God will expose all of you. So you should be careful and watch your back. That's what I want to say. I don't have to say much. All I know
before
that
you go, I feel that the spirit of truth is in you, and the spirit of Biafra is also operating at the same time. Now, I want you to tell to Biafrans and let them understand how diabolical somebody can be. Because if Mazin Namdekano said, if you know what will bring Biafra, do it. Now, how can somebody engage in a journey? That journey he's engaging, he knows that journey is not a journey that is going to bring Biafra. He just wants to go and expose something that he wants to destroy somebody. Like me, I put this computer here now because I want to create awareness of Biafrans to know that Chukwokika Biama have exposed the man that wants to disrupt Biafra, because all we want is for Biafra to come. You understand? And everything that will stop Biafra, Tukokada will put it out of our way. But now that man is going to look for something that is said to be for Biafra. And now, even if it was a fraud, you understand? Then let me go and you got there, you discover that it is not a fraud. It is true. This building is here. Really? And Mazi Simon Ekpa actually said that the thing is under construction. When it finished, I will let Biafrans know. The doors were not open yet. Mazi Simon Ekpa had never told anybody that the doors were open. And the address was out. If the address was not out, you wouldn't have known. I want you to explain to Biafra. Such a man that did that thing, will he ever think good for Biafra? Will he ever think? Because that money is not to bring Biafra. It is for something else. But Mazi said, if you know what will bring Biafra, do it. So can you, with that this analysis now, talk to Biafrans and let them know the kind of wickedness in such a heart?
What I want to say here is this. To the Biafrans, I'm talking to my fellow Biafrans and autopilot as well. What I want to say here is this. This is an evidence that this man is not working for the interests of us. He's working for his own belly. He's seeking his own, not the good, he's not seeking for our own favor. He's seeking his own, his belly. He's looking for position. That's what he's after. He wants to be among those that they will call him that he's the one in charge of this one, is the one. In fact, he's searching for his own belly. The Bible says we should study every spirit and to know whether they are of God. What is it telling us? Not everybody that said Biafra is a Biafra. It's not everybody that said I'm working for Biafra is indeed working for Biafra. That's why you must study everyone and know whether they are a real Biafran. Through their action, you shall know them. That's what the Bible says. Through their fruit, you shall know them. Your fruit will dictate to us that you are working indeed for Biafra. Emeka Livingstone have declared that he's not working for the interests of Biafra, but for his own belly. That is what he has definitely defined to us. If he's working for Biafra, he should lift the hand of Mazi Simon Ekpa to make sure that what he's doing is being carried on. That is what Bible said, that if you are not building with us, if you're scattering, you're not building with us. What there's no how. If is this what he did is just a kind of scattering the building that Mazi Simon Ekpa want to put in place in absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's just following the doors, following by stage of 4 and the rest of them to scatter what we are building. So this person is not working for our own interest. He's an agent of Satan. That is what I was. He's one of the devil incarnate. He's working for Satan and for the zoo. Because zoo represents Satan. Nigeria represents Satan. He's working for Satan. So he's an agent of darkness. And you know that one of the meaning of Nigeria is darkness, a place of darkness. Nigeria is working in him. So what I'm telling Biafra is that we must shine our eyes and make sure that we have to go deep into prayer, that God will make sure that he silence all our enemies and expose them and bring them to shame and open disgrace, as he did to Haman, that rose up against Mordecai. He bring Haman to open disgrace, and that plot he plotted against Mordecai, at the end he was destroyed by it. And so shall it be for anyone who's plotting anything against Simon Ekpa and against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All their plot, all the pit they are dogging, all of them are going to be destroyed by it at the end of the day. And all of us are going to end up praising God and thanking God for what he has done. All I'm convinced and sure of is that Biafra must come in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. No Jupiter will stop it. And then Nnamdi Kanu must come as a full, healthy and healthy. And him and Simon Ekpa will be like Joshua and Caleb, dividing the land, apportioning the Biafrans with their lands. That's one thing I'm certain and sure of. And you, all of you, Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Vam 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 and Gaddafi, please, I beg you, as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spoke to Simon Ekpa, that you should make sure that Satan did not enter you. The same thing is what I'm telling you. Both Gaddafi, I'm using you two of you as a point of contact. To make sure that two of you are using you as a point of contact to all the media, the workers, that you people should stand on your ground. Be like Joshua, upholding the hand of Joshua and Caleb. making sure that as Nnamdi is coming out, he's coming out with a joy in his heart. He will see that the work is ongoing because you people are the one that will put smile in his face as he comes out. Don't mind
Mm.
whatever the enemy are going to do. They are going to be disgraced at the end of the day. In the name of
Faith,
Jesus Christ, God will bless
faith.
all of you in Jesus'
Thank
name.
you. Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you so much.
okay, sir.
Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Please,
sir.
I want to see more of you, please. I like your spirit. I like your spirit. I want to see more of you. Wow. Gaddafi, that was a powerful man of God, man. That was a powerful man. Now, look, comment over to the also, they want every year. They want every year all hey Biafra. How do you want Biafra? How do you every year? Can I see all hey Biafra? Oh, Fogo Hanaya. Ndoshi. Every year all hey Biafra. Gaddafi,
What I want,
you're welcome.
yeah, God bless you, the General Vam Vam Vam.
Thank you so much.
We've removed, I hope my voice is coming out.
Loud and clear, loud and clear.
We remove Pastor Vam Vam Vam, we replace it with General because pastors we've seen, they are wonderful. They are fearfully and wonderfully made. What I want to say is this. Everybody that is inside this struggle have one thing or the other that he has in mind. The person, all of us have one thing or the other we have in mind to come. Some people come as a business. Some people come as a mandate. Like I used to say, no matter how far the lies have traveled to, truth will definitely overtake. Even if truth is sleeping and lies are flying, it's just a matter of time. Truth will surely overtake the lies. First of all, I am in this struggle not because I traveled abroad to go look for Aduro. I have been in the struggle even from the zoo. Who want to confirm should go and ask 16 Brigade in Bayelsa State. I has been in the struggle before I leave the zoo. So, and two, why do I come to the struggle? During the Biafran War, my family members from far and near gathered in my father's house during the war. They come take refuge in my father's house. All of them were there. They left their places. They think the place was the safest place to be. Unfortunately, bomb land from a very far distance. Like there's one of my friend that's so dear to me, to my heart. When we used to talk, I used to tell this my friend that I say I manufacture my own English. Very much many. You know, when things are too much, you call it very much many. That's my own made by Gaddafi. So what I'm trying to say is that bomb landed all the way from far place, kill all of them. The only saving grace of my father was he was cooking for them outside. So he came outside to check what he was cooking. The bomb landed there, bury all of them there. Left my father alone. So the war reduced my family to zero. So the day my father tell me this story was where they buried them mass grave. We are doing something there. I was digging around that place. So I was seeing all the bones, all the bones, all the bones. I asked my father, what is this? He said, these are the bones of the brothers and sisters. That's when he narrated the whole story. You know what I told myself that day? After sharing my tears, I said, I will revenge your death. I come here for revenge. I did not come here to look anybody's face. When they blackmailed me, you know the history. I did not come to social media to rant. I lie low. You remember there was time you asked me that so person, has he called me? Because you asked the person to call me. It was a handwork of Kelechi Nelson, Odum, Ambrose. I did not come to rant.
The Ghana boy.
The Ghana boy. I did not come to rant. I lie low. Today, who lose? Let them lose.
Sure.
This was like when Nelly Ofebu came to me and told me he raises allegations against Simon. Let me tell you, before you fight somebody, in fact, before you fight somebody, make sure you make the person to commit a crime. Make sure you make the person to soil his or her hand. That is only where you will fight the person and win. Nelly Ofebu give allegation against Mazi Simon. He has done this, he has done. We betted. We took a bet. He said I will be put to shame. I said, let's see today who is being put to shame.
Forgotten. She has become, she's not even in history again. She has been forgotten, completely forgotten.
God bless you. Now, the genesis of this dead stone, the pastor the pastor that has a fire accident in his face. Maybe now wickedness destroy his face. You see that guy? He said they called his name. Was it only his name? They came to me trying to lure me inside their coven. But I use my head. I know myself. I know what I come for. I did not come to fight you, Raphael. I did not come to fight any human being. I have come to revenge. You are not the one who killed my family members.
Abio.
It's not even Simon that killed them. Simon is helping me to achieve the revenge. The revenge war that I'm here to do. You, Mazajere, you are helping me to fight this war that I've come to fight. So if I leave my vision, my mission to turn against you, I'm the most foolish human being on earth.
I'm telling you.
So these guys said to me in my presence that Simon has finished his work, meaning it is now their turn. He went to his first brokers he made. He said they were begging him to take over Simon, that he refused. Out of abundance of the heart, mouth speak.
Do you know what he said today? There's something he said today. Just I don't like playing his he did.
No, don't play.
Yeah, there's something he said today. He said he was talking about Vito Ozaganobi. He said, I don't know where he is. He said, me, I don't even like knowing anything. I don't like to know anything. Now ask him, so you don't like to know anything? What are you going to do in the Biafra Republic government in exile? To do what? He said, I don't like to know it. You see, that man is full of lie.
Let me tell you something. You know, my department is police department.
Yes.
Now, when somebody come out in public to say, I don't even know where he's staying. Remember, the person is tracking you. Because there was no discussion that warranted to come to say, I don't know where you are staying, because it means there is a danger on your track. They are tracking you to kill you. They are tracking you to see where you are. That is why for him to come to declare that I don't know where he is staying, meaning that it has something to do with your location. You get this logic?
Yes.
Now, it's like when somebody gas or pollute, or in our common language, say you mess. Then you turn like this and look at the person. He said, I did not mess, so.
You never even mention mess. You just don't look at me, confess immediately.
Yeah, I did not mess, so. Who's that going to be never say that these people are tracking me? First of all, The idiot that lives in Aba said it's me, Gaddafi, that want to kill her.
Okay.
After sometimes they now turn it, say Simon want to kill her. So I begin to ask myself, so it's no longer Gaddafi. It's now it's now Mazi Simon. They wrote all the nonsense they wrote. I did not answer them because they are stupid. Because if really the one that called himself Ezemo, I see that he's a blind person, because if he's not blind, he will know that I don't even look at that idiot corner. So what I'm trying to say is that before you want to venture into business, first of all, check the people that have done that business. How market? DOS has fought Mazi Simon. How market? Nelly Ofebu fought Simon. How market? And you are venturing into the business. Who are you? You think you can win them? There was a time before, during the Anambra election. I have to say this thing in public now. This capital oil man wanted to speak to Simon by all means. Simon refused. There is no way they chase him. He refused. Me, Gaddafi told Simon, say, sir, can't you answer them and know what they want to say? Simon said, I opened my mouth and said, I will never speak to any politician. You find out from Master Simon what I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
He did not. So when Nelly was accusing him, I said, if it is the Simon I know, he can never do that. So I want to ask you something, General Vam Vam Vam. Why is it that all this period that Riverstone was singing Mazi Simon's praise, this Ghana boy was blackmailing me? From there, he was made to sit advisory committee. All this period, they did not see that Simon was a liar, as they're claiming now.
Yes.
That Simon is doing nothing. They didn't see
that he
it.
has finished, that Simon has finished his work.
They didn't see it. They didn't see it. Even that one that used to take snuff that live in America. The one that called himself Prince. You know, we that are Prince by birth, go look my city where I come from. They call it the city of royalties. The city of royal. Where I come from. We king that rules 72 communities of my place come from my clan. So we don't even come here to say we are princes. Is a disgrace to the princehood. Now, what I want to tell you is that they did not see all those ones. The day I knew that this man, you see, let me tell you, I will call it confession. There was a day this man came to give fundraising. We were fundraising. The first day he collected the money from where he collected to come donate. The first day he came to donate, he was telling us that if you are not donating, you are not a part of this thing. See, look at this person will just come. You know what I did? I muted him. I mean, mute him. I mean. He was doing inquiry. I mute him. If you can remember, you know that he was still talking. All of a sudden, he was muted. I did it.
I remember that day.
You were.
I didn't know that you had. I didn't know that you had the spirit that muted it.
I muted him. So let me not forget the line of thought that I was. Now, yes. When Ghana boy was removed from, if I tell you what they did, if I tell you what this guy did, what they did, so I would have behaved like them. But because my freedom that I'm fighting is not Mazi Simon. My enemy is Aboki Fulanis, not Simon.
Yes.
After he blackmailed me finish, he told me that Simon purposely does not pick my call.
You know what? You know what? So many things they enter my head, and I begin to ask myself, especially for those that will begin to give them benefit of doubt to say that okay, maybe he made a mistake, or maybe we should forgive him. You know, before you take such a step, that thing you want to do, you know the effect it will have on the camp of our enemies, except if they are no longer your enemies, except if Fulani are no longer your enemy. Except if the caliphate are no longer an enemy. Because that thing you are doing is to give them, chance, whatever they want to do. If not that, we are far ahead of them. We're already far ahead of them. So whatever, that's why Master Abkanu said that. Whatever you do, not even in 1,000 years, you can't stop what we are doing.
Now,
Go ahead,
now
man.
let me say something. Do you know that this group, this fallen angel, they are tools. They are tools in the hand of Janjaweed.
Yes.
Because Janjaweed used them, trying to use them to destroy what we are doing. You understand? They
Exactly.
they want to use them to destroy what we are doing. Now I begin to ask myself, is it because this guy, he blackmailed me and get into the position of advisory committee? He went there and blackmailed Simon again on his own. They kick him out of that place. They now come to call me. Me, I was innocent. I never knew what was going on. They presented about one of our sister there. This person is this. That's how they bring me in, because they know that I am smoke. I don't fear the eyes of kings. I enter where I want. You yourself, you know me.
Yes.
So anything I feel, I say it the way I feel it. I may be wrong, but I will say my mind. So the issue is that when they wrote the letter, I told them, say, see, Master Simon is going to read this letter in public. 2, he's going to ban this group.
Yes.
I predicted it, and it's accurate.
Exactly.
Because
you are a detective now. You just said I just give you your position for nothing. You are a powerful detective.
So I told them what it would be. So they were shocked when the thing happened exactly as I said it. They now believe that I have already gone to discuss with Master Simon. That's when they start calling me double agent. That means, you know why? I told them, you've written a letter. By my own reasoning, it's even good the letter was read in public, because if, God forbid, if anything happened, you'll be vindicated by the Biafran people. Say, these people saw this thing on time. But thanks be to God, nothing. I never knew that they thought they about seen a tools. They've seen tools. They've seen instruments which they will use to kick, to raise a battle against Master Simon. Now I told them that you've written this letter. If you give me information, it is my business either to accept it or not accept it. You don't force me to take it. I have my choice to accept your advice or not accept it. It's not by force. So when these people now said, Master Simon must come to apologize to them. 2, this is the point too. Sometimes I don't like coming to do all this jati with these people. I was here. I'm not telling you that somebody told me. Then 2 demand is that Madam Azuka should go to social media immediately and dismiss Dr. Ngozi. I told them, I said,
local authority,
Madam Azuka cannot do that, because he has to, even if she has to do that, he has to discuss with Simon. I think you've made your point. Why are you people vibrating? After all, it's not only your name they call. I argue with these people almost 1 hour for them to calm down. Do you know, when I see the arrogance and the stupidity of this dead stone, he said that I told them that my Honorable Azuka has already told me that tomorrow, Saturday, we are going to have a meeting with our Prime Minister. He said, why must it be me that Madam Azuka we passed the message through. That I should go back to Madam Azuka and tell Madam Azuka that him, Deadstone, is the leader of this group. I was not a member of that their think tank. It's because when they want to fight their battle, they feel say I am very, very stupid to use, for them to use. Now, he now said that, you know, when I hate this guy, for him to come in public, that video, start to praise Nilo Febu, start to accuse Simon of sharing the picture, the not picture. Even the person that shared the not picture has accepted in public that she was the one who shared it. So, you know, he now said, who am I? That don't I know that him, the Deadstone, is the leader of this group? That if Madam Azuka want to propose a meeting, in fact, they want that one that used to take snuff in America said they will never have meeting with Madam Azuka. So that Mazi Simon must apologize to them privately and publicly.
But I want to know one thing. That guy that smokes snuff in America, I've never seen him near any of our programs before. I don't know why. You know, I've never listened to him. I don't just know why I disconnect, because I don't see him as one of us. I know he's
not one of us, man. He's not one of us.
From beginning, you know, so I begin to ask myself, why was this Ghana boy so attached to that man? That was the time we would have known that this Ghana boy didn't mean well among us.
Me and you know that in the media team meeting, if devil come to say, Past General Vam Vam Vam, we are going to kill you today. Him, Deadstone, will come and say, tell the devil, you made a point. You made a point. Now, if me now, come up to say, no, we cannot kill General Vam Vam Vam, for what? He will say, yes, Gaddafi, you made a point. I support you.
Everybody makes a point where he is. Everybody.
Sometimes I will ask him, what is your own opinion? That's why you can see that everything that he's doing, he does not do it on his own accord. He swear in front of that building. I was shaking my head when he was doing that. That everything about that building is lie. I begin to ask, if that building does not exist, why would we put it in our website address? Do you understand? So, do you know that Madam Azuka, Honorable Azuka, came to that meeting? That was on Saturday morning. I apologize to these people. That's when I know that this is not ordinary. There's another thing that we don't know.
That thing, I begin to ask myself, what were they actually looking for? So they wanted people to kneel down and be begging them.
No. They want to overthrow Mazi Simon. That is the main motive. Because Honorable Azuka came, begged these people almost 2 hours for us to maintain peace, for us to resolve whatever happened in-house. Now, with this Ghana boy, command this Deadstone to go and bring the video that when he asked me, Gaddafi, they said I should put the video down. I said, yes, pull it down. This is not, we are not supposed to escalate this thing. I said, pull it. He brought the video down. So when these 2 demons came to him and they told him, go and put the video back, the broadcast back. I begged this. I said, this is Saturday morning. The day are still long. You still have tomorrow that is Sunday. And they propose a meeting with you guys to resolve all these issues. This guy refused. That's when I hate that I became angry. As I was telling them not to bring that video back, they said, Gaddafi, you are a double agent. That is dead.
Somebody said you forgot something. They said you forgot something. Somebody's comment said, they said that Mazi should apologize and he must come to their meeting and answer their questions. Somebody said, Mazi Gaddafi, you forget this one.
Okay, see what they said. In that aspect, they said Mazi Simon should apologize. It's not should, must. It's a must. Mark this language, underline it, must apologize to them, private and in public. They did not say he should come to answer their questions. No. They have invited him a meeting 2 times. 2 times. Now, when they say the same Kelechi blackmail our prime minister that his head want to be in the currency, they've invited our dragon a meeting to explain. He appeared and said he is not aware of this. He is not aware of this. Madam Azuka, the indicted, was also not aware of it. I wasn't in that meeting. I haven't joined them. Then they invited Mazi Simon again. Mazi Simon also come again at the second time at the meeting. Still said he is not aware and is not real. He never see this proposal on his table. So him keep insisting. They said he should design it. And that is their plan. So out of all those numerous blackmail, because you should be in a kind of a place whereby anything they discuss there should be sealed. You don't discuss it with your wife. When I was in a office of Atiku those days in the villa, the things you will hear, they will tell you, I mean in Atiku's house, the things you hear, they will tell you, this matter is for your ear, not for your mouth. So the one that was for his ear, the guy was transferring it to his mouth. So they removed him from that position. That's when this guy run mad. Because all this $3,000 and all the rest he was asking them also contributed to his madness, as they said. So the Ghana boy, these people start fighting. I asked them, Oga, this thing you are doing will not take you anywhere. I stopped picking their call. They block me, I block. Okay. When the quarrel begin was, somebody make a comment in one of our group. I say, oh, the same thing I advised them. They start calling me double agent. Don't knowing that I even love when people call me bad names because it makes me to grow fat. You understand? It helped me to reduce my friends. If anybody go there, Gaddafi is this, Gaddafi is that guy, no wahala. You are only helping me to reduce bad friends. That is it. So there is nothing this guy could you imagine. Rats say me, Gaddafi want to kill him. See Ghana boy, me want to him. Jesus Christ. So as it is, my brother Vam Vam Vam. Now today, is there no flag in our office in US? Is there no flag? They will still see the flag in our own office here in South Korea. I will still video the flag and show to them. Biafran government in Israel is springing up all over the world.
Yes.
So a day will come, it will be challenge. Show your country's office. It will be a challenge. The challenge will be hashtag show your country's office. Every nation will be showing their own video. Showing we are not joking. Our dragon tweeted the other day that he had a meeting with a minister of one of the strongest, I can't put it the way he put it, nation in the world. Has a meeting with their minister. It is saying a moi moi. It is saying a bread. Now, I want to ask you, General Vam Vam Vam. They are contributing 1.5 million to buy granuts. GPMG. Ordinary GPMG. Ordinary GPM. There is a gun they call Shika for air defense. You know, they talk about anti-tank. You understand? There's this gun they call Shika, Russian made. So is it 1.5 million or you think it is this their 1 kobo, 2 kobo they are contributing, they use it to go and fight. You know what? I so much thank God that God, in fact, Simon hear from God. Master Simon hear from God, our prime minister. Do you know what these people wanted to do to him? 150 days has expired. Declare Biafra. Let's go to war. Let's go to war. So that they will say, you want to kill all of us. Biafran people, they are just like their brother. When they were taking them away from Egypt to their promised land, they begin to ask, they say they want to eat meat. Meat rain like snow. When they see the meat, they begin to ask again, can God put table in the wilderness? You were hungry, they give you food. Now you want table. According to as it was written to us. So my brother, Deadstone and their group always end up in shame.
That's how they must end. Shame.
Please, if possible, if will be flashing that flag that are flying in that building, they should go back there again.
I'll flash it. I will flash it again. I'll flash it again now. I'll put it again now.
Let them go there. Let them go there. We'll be sending them there. Let me tell you, they arrested our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Deadstone did not go to White House to protest. He did not go to Kenya embassy to protest. The Deadstone, no. But he can drive his car from Maryland to Baltimore.
I'm telling you.
Just to ridicule what we are doing. I begin to ask, what are they going to benefit? You see the payment of Caro White, now House of Representatives, Federal House of Representatives. That is payment.
I saw it.
Now, Deadstone has gone to apologize. Maybe he has gone to apologize to Caro White, you know, that and promise them that I will be from that moment, he will start kicking against the dragon so that the lawsuit will be pardoned. Maybe that's why he's doing all these things they're doing. That's all, nothing else.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
There's no pardon for him. He's evil.
Maybe the wife, the wife is staying in Abuja. Maybe the wife has gone to beg Caro White. So promise Caro White. Abuja is there now.
No, I not say the wife in Nigeria. I not say they lie. It's a lie saying wife in family they America. But
I have his vehicle number. If you mumu, I go publish him.
I know they are not saying a lie.
Deadstone, I have Deadstone vehicle number. From your vehicle number, all your details will show.
See,
somebody away from Cameroon go to America, go seek asylum. They say, yeah.
Dear friends, this is Caro White. You can see Caro White
that
there.
Is the payment of your leader is in high spirit. See his payment.
You see people see Caro White here. Caro White is contesting for election in the zoo. In the zoo. You know what he told you? What he told you people that he is a nationalist. A nationalist. That's it now. The legal counsel to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Under your nose, Mazen Kanu have declared his hatred for the zoo. Under your nose. All the while. So what are you judging in the court for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu if you can go to the zoo to contest election?
General Vam Vam, do you know when I see the date what our leader was going through? Was our meeting with World Igbo criminals. You remember the day we had a meeting with World Igbo criminals?
I remember.
They were pressing us. Election should hold. This is our turn. We become president. Where are they? Please, And when we do program, we will take Church of God Mission where this dead stone are being pastor under. Church of God Mission. We will take Church of God Mission and let them see what they call pastor. Let them see the man they call their pastor.
Pathetic.
Church of God Mission. Church of God Mission, come and carry your pastor. It's a disgrace in Christendom.
Sure.
He said, I will be that kind of pastor. I remain as a chief priest I am. The ancient tradition, I am proud to say it. I was ordained as a deacon. I went through the Bible school. Now wash.
Thank
My brother, fire on.
Thank you, Gaddafi. Thank you so much. You see, Biafrans, look at this comment here. He says, my spirit cannot lie to me. God showed me already about Simon. We must listen to Simon Ekpa according to Onyendu. He's not talking about he was not talking about the present at that time, but was talking about the future of Biafra. I have no doubt in this particular comment. Now, this is a comment from Martins, our brother Martins, says that when Mazin Namdekan was saying, listen to Simon Ekpa, Mazin Namdekan was not referring to that listen to Simon Ekpa, mainly to that contemporary time he was saying it. He was saying it ahead of time because Simon Ekpa was not the only person he identified out of everybody that was doing things. But he took time to make Simon Ekpa stand out of the pack of everyone that was doing broadcast at that time by saying, listen to him, share his program. Very, very important. He's doing so well. He's doing fantastically well. Many times he made that recommendation. You know, Master Namkan is a man of the spirit. He's a man that saw tomorrow. When he says things now, you will know that most of the things he was saying then, they were not meant for then. They were meant for the future. Listening to Simon Ekpa was laying emphasis on it because he knew that a time like this will come when you will need to listen to him and share his messages. And he reiterated it and made it to be more stronger by sending a message from the dungeon that you are forbidden. You are forbidden from.
Go ahead. That's what I wanted to say. That's one of the things that I wanted to say. They say, say, if you want to turn a clean thief, a clean armed robber, you open your church, you call the name of Christ. Then, Jesus, you are calling. People will no longer investigate you. People will be careless, and you'll be robbing under that name. Now, you know what they do now? Hey, he has overthrown our leader, Mazin. He has overthrown. Come on, let me tell you. All this one they are saying or they are doing, if they say they love their leader Mazin Nandekano, and that your leader Mazin Nandekano said, it is forbidden to respond to Simon, to attack on Simon. He said, forbidden. You know, you people that read English, when they said it is forbidden, I could say, is a higher level of prohibition. You understand? Forbidden my own understanding is that there is no excuse that supersedes. There is no excuse. There is nothing you can say it was a mistake. There is, you understand? It is supreme. That is why he used that language. It is forbidden.
It's forbidden.
Forbidden. And also, I want to hang the life of Obinna Ozaganobi on the neck of Dead Stone. If anything happened to Obi Nozagan Obi, we will have dead stone to ask. Because you are not telling me that there is nothing cooking under that make dead stone to just come to declare, I don't know where he is living. He want to come to clear himself because he know what they plan. And there's a kind of evil they have started doing this recent time. You understand? So he now come to clear himself ahead of the time. That I said that he can be my witness. There was a time I came to say, I don't know where he was staying. Now, who fronts to this? So for this reason, I want people to analyze this. I want people that has brain. You understand, Mazaraf? For you to come to your platform and say you don't know where Gaddafi is staying, you know, meaning there is something you are doing concerning my location.
Yes.
So if anything happened to Victor Ozaganobi, Daystone we have Biafran people to contend with.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's all I have to say. Biafran people be my witness. And you people should analyze this. For somebody to just come and say, I don't know where you are staying. Who asked him? What prompt to this? I yield my mic.
Thank you so much, Gaddafi, the warrior of Biafra, and our minister, police. What's that? Your portfolio, my brother? Police department, secret service. This your service, this your portfolio. A very powerful portfolio because it's all encompassing, both police, secret service, our what do you call our own our I got SS. I got SSS. I got what I got one guy.
There's somebody there in the studio.
Yeah, Biafra son. The guy has been waiting since. I didn't bring him.
Why don't you tell me now?
Good evening. Good evening.
Okay, Biafra son. Go ahead. Please, those of you that are watching, the link is pinned there. You can pick up the link and join us. Before we go tonight, we are going to pray. We are going to pray a very powerful prayer because this night, it is 666 days now. 666 days Amazin Nnamdi Kanu has been in the dungeon of this impostors, evil, demonic, zoological republic of Animal Kingdom. 666 days. It is apocalyptic number, and tonight we are going to call upon the God of heaven to do the wonders that we know him to do. Please, Biafra son, go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, Biafrans, and good evening, my two lovely brothers on the stage. You people are wonderful. You people are great. You people don't know what you are doing. You people don't know the level you people have taken this Biafran struggle to. The way you are looking at it is not the way you are thinking. The world knows about you. Forget about all these errats and the dead stone making noise. They are just making noise. They don't have anything to offer.
Yes.
When you listen to them talk, you know that they don't have anything to offer. They are just making noise. At the end of the day, they will know that they were making noise. They even know they are making noise. They just want to make it for you people to talk. But you people, by the special grace of God, we keep on debunking that they are criminals' lies and evil and propaganda against Biafra. Most especially the dead stone. If you look at him very well, you will know that he's being sponsored by a zoo government agent. Tell me what the dead stone is looking for. Okay, if he have evidence that what Mazi Simon Ekpa and Autopilot are doing, IPOB Autopilot are doing with the government house in Eza in headquarters in USA, Why don't he keep it? Wait first to see the reaction, to see if this will come true, or go and televise everywhere and keep it for record purpose. But he didn't do that. Immediately he published it. Now it's a shame to him. I overheard him this afternoon or this morning trying to adjust himself about the shenanigans he have put together that is not working. Now he realized that, oh, he make a mistake. He's trying to adjust himself, but it's too late. It's too far late. I want him to go back. Pastor Vam Vam Vam, there is something you said about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talking to Biafrans upon Simon, that what Simon is coming to do. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when he was calling other people that you should listen to this person, listen to this one, listen to this one. When it comes to Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pause. He paused.
Yes.
And he said, of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa. He is bringing a new dimension. He is bringing a new dimension, not when Mazi was there. This new dimension is coming after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped.
Wow.
That tells us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have seen the future. And he's reminding Biafrans that you guys should listen to this guy because he is bringing something newer than what we are doing today. Then, so because of stupidity from this POS and this their IRAT, they couldn't know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying then. I listened to them when they are talking that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say you should listen to these other people, you should listen to the other people. No. And what are they today? I'm asking them, what is Mazi Simon Ekpa today? What is he doing?
You are talking about, they are saying, look at what somebody said, said now on the comment section. Chiamaka, the Nzama people said that Ejiofor did this long time ago and not now. They have come to defend Ejiofor. That election is not that election is not for now. Now the question, even if that picture is not from this current election, the fact that Ejiofor has been Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal counsel since his first kidnap. Is the first arrest. And Ejiofor did this particular, because if you see his picture there, that's his, let me show you his picture so that you will know that it is not an old picture. Let me bring it again. It's not an old picture. So if you see picture of Ejiofor from 3 years ago, you will see the difference. This picture is not more than 2 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm bringing it. I thought I brought the picture. Now, this picture here is not more than 2 years old.
Yeah, that is true.
So it shows that it was in the last election. If it's not in this election, it will be maybe during Soludo period.
Yeah.
Or maybe immediately before Soludo own, whichever one.
When he was singing Erudite,
thank you. So you want to tell me that somebody that is being the legal practitioner, the legal luminary of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu happened to be, that is a sworn enemy of the zoo. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will open his mouth and say, if you say you are a one Nigerian,
my brother, I'm telling you.
He keeps saying it. It's not today, he starts saying it. Years ago. So now all these people that are defending Ejiofor with this expose of Ejiofor participating in zoo election. Now, what will you say about them concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? If they can defend Ejiofor, you understand? So it shows you the level of disdain, the level of disrespect, the level of, lack of regard they have for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never tolerate this nonsense.
Yeah, of course. Go
ahead and make your submission very quickly, because I want to do something very special now.
There is something I want to point out. Do you know that when Mazi Simon Ekpa started exposing Ejiofor, these Irats, they went out, even with their Chinas and Woshi. They went out, were saying, hey, say it. We know Ejiofor, you just want to make Ejiofor. But when Mazi Simon bring evidence about Ejiofor, they went in. After going in, Soludo came and visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you know that after the visit of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with Soludo, there was a calm? So they were expecting, because the issue is that Soludo went and tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we have a problem here. This boy you call Simon Ekpa is giving us headache. That is when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know, okay, God is that God that sent him, that told him that when Mazi told God, I didn't see anything around me. The Lord told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that my time have not yet come. When my time come, I will send people to you, and the world will shake.
Now you have said something that hit my spirit. You are not far from the truth, what you just said now. You know that all this, both Ejiofor and other lawyers that were going to meet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, none of them had anything good. I'm sure they were not even telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anything about Simon, because they know that if they mention it to him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will quickly understand that Simon Ekpa is doing something very good. So
that is exactly.
They will not say it. It is either Soludo or Ojus or Carlo. Any of these two must have told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the trouble that Simon Ekpa is giving them. So that's why you see that there is no time they ever came out and mentioned that Mazi Nnamdi. If not, you would have heard them come out and say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said you should not listen to Simon Ekpa. They never said that. With all the fight, because what will it cost them? It won't cost them anything to lie to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and make him make a statement or to write against Mazi Simon Ekpa. And because they know that if they couldn't have even forged it, because they know that if they forge it, even though they don't believe that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out, if they forge anything like that and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu eventually comes out, they know it will be more hotter for them. So they didn't even venture into forging any letter or anything.
Exactly.
So they were just waiting. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had to release the message after he has seen everything. His eyes have been opened. He got wind that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have exposed the Ejiofor, and then following up with what Soludo must have told him.
Yes.
You understand? Then he wrote that memo. You are forbidden from attacking Simon Ekpa.
And that is why they hide it from the public. They hide it from the public.
And he came back again and said, you must protect Simon Ekpa.
And they are denying. Why do Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say they should protect Simon Ekpa? They should forget about him. These people, every time, there's one thing that Mazi Simon always said. He said that anytime they come to talk in public, they expose themselves. Anytime they come out in public to even make a statement, they just ridicule themselves. And that is what is happening. But this is just the beginning. It's just Biafran government in exile. They are shaking. They are shaking. Imagine when they mount a Biafran flag there. Imagine what will happen. Something is coming. Something is going to hit very hard. Immediately they mount that flag in that position. Someone was pointing a position that is where Biafran flag will be waving. Imagine when they mount that flag. I don't know where some of them will go and hide. My brother, I'm very happy. I pray that God should protect you. You are doing a perfect job. I was very happy when they announced you one of the leaders in this wonderful team that in this Biafran government in exile. I was very happy and I'm so proud of you. Please don't give up. I pray to God every day that Mazi, Raf, Pastor Vam Vam Vam, God protect him. Because I see you as a leading spirit. I've said this before, but you will not understand. I've seen you as a leading spirit. Please, my dear brother, I'm with you. I pray God to protect you and guide you and move autopilot, legal team, safely.
You see?
Chiko Abiama's name. Amen. You
You see?
see?
You see?
You see?
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Wow. Yeah, somebody made a request for the song. Don't looks like the song is not downloaded. Looks like, let me see. Maybe I have to send it from here again. Hold on, guys. Somebody made a special request for the song. Can't get here. Okay, I got it here. Let me forward it again. Okay, guys. Okay. Mad people everywhere. What you don't know is bigger than you. 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 Hey, he depend me, oh, kaka. He depend me, oh, kaka. He depend me, oh, kaka. This your G. He depend me, oh, kaka. The what you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth, yeah. The what you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth, yeah. He depend me, oh, kaka. He depend me, oh, kaka. In this G, he depend me, oh, kaka. Sabotu as he depend me, oh. Everywhere. Copy them fools everywhere. Copy them fools everywhere. When I got the vex. And got the vex. Then got the vex. He depend me, oh, God. 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 Love your voice, 247. Love you, we love you, everything be blood, brother man, you know. You go Chris. Cheer my God forever. I got rough, rust the man of God. Love, yeah. That's what you know. Ikuku. Bad guy, you know. What the master. Love. I can't say I'm a go home. I get jealous every minute. Mad people everywhere. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When I go the vex, you are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about the freedom, when I go the vex, he depend me, oh, he depend me, oh, Africans, he depend me, oh, he depend me, oh, he depend me, oh, he depend me, oh, I don't know what's wrong with you. Where is the inability of a blood man? God, my God. So I'm on that maximum respect. Maximum respect. He depend me for you. He depend me the first. He depend me he depend me for you. The first.
Vam Vam Vam.
Welcome to the broadcasting.
Hey,
Welcome.
thank you, my brother. I don't know what happened. They asked me to subscribe again to your channel, so it was weird. This is not the original channel, is it?
No, this is my backup.
Oh, okay, okay. I was like, it was because I always get notification whenever you guys are on, and then he asked me to subscribe. I was like, okay, well, what's going on? But
Yeah,
oh man,
this is my backup.
man,
And
man, Vam Vam
that's a
Vam.
good one. There are so many
Christopher,
people
what
that
you doing?
don't know yet that this is a backup. Please, this
Oh,
channel is a backup channel that you need to subscribe to. It's
okay. I
YouTube
already
that's
did that. I already
covering
did
us
that.
very well. Yeah,
I already did that. You know,
yeah.
I want to ask. I want to ask Biafrans a question. What else do you want our dragon to prove?
Mm,
What else? What else do you want him to prove? He's already everything. He told you Ejiofor. Ejiofor is the eye of the zoo government in IPOB.
mm,
Some of you didn't believe that.
yeah,
Today is happening.
that's
He
it.
showed you the house of Biafra in Maryland. Some of you didn't believe. You have a Biafran flag on there. What else do you want him to prove to you people? Like, when I saw this, we were in a program this morning when Biafra Voice showed me that the criminal Ejiofor. And
Mm,
when I saw that, I actually it was funny, but I cried because in my mind I was like, what really made me cry was I looked at it. I was like, man, these are people that surrounded Mazen Namde Kanu. Mazen Namde Kanu will be shouting how he hate the politicians, how he's gonna burn the politicians, skin them
mm.
alive, and do all this, not knowing that his own lawyer is a
His
politician.
employer is a politician in the zoo, not in
He
any place, but in the zoo.
with the zoo. With the zoo, he didn't even know that the person that his most trusted man is a politician.
Yeah.
That's why I cried because I know. I always tell him that Mazen Namdekano, if Mazen Namdekano decides to leave the DSS dungeon today, nobody's gonna stop him. He knows what he can do, and they will
He
release him.
knows. He knows, yeah.
But he doesn't want to do that
At
because
all.
he's there suffering for you and me, and it really really it hurts knowing that everybody that he relied on, those that he trusted, when he really counted, they all disappointed him.
Mm,
They all disappointed him. I will hear Mazenam they kind of said, "You people will betray me, but
mm.
I will never betray you." And they will say, "Oh
Yes.
yeah, no, we
Mm,
will not
mm.
watch it, and
Imagine
I'm laughing. They will
evil
start
people.
watching that. We will never betray you. If this is
Mm.
not betrayal, tell me what is.
What it is, yeah.
If this is not the height of the betrayal, tell me. And this time around, they're not even hiding it. These people don't even care. But
They're not
like
hiding
our
it.
dragon,
Look at them defending Ejiofor participating in the zoo election. And they are bold to defend him.
I always tell our people that those that want Biafra, they are united. Those that want that, you see, if you are still blinded.
Did we lose you? Looks
That
like we lost.
Mazen Namdekano is a nobody in this struggle. He's just like regular person. And we've seen time and time again. How many times do you want these people to tell you? They say when somebody tell you who they are, believe them the first time.
Mm. It's hanging. Your, your system is hanging. Maybe we should take someone else first.
Oh,
His own is
when they
hanging.
start getting the heat, Vam Vam Vam, can you hear me?
Look, I can hear you now. I was not hearing you before.
I think Vam 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 cannot hear me.
Or maybe it is even my own network.
Oh,
Let me see.
Vam Vam Vam, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm here.
Oh, I think there's a connection issue somewhere.
Okay. Let's take this other brother. Why that's let me see
Oh, I
whether he's
think
there.
it's mine.
Yeah. Ayochukwu, please, can you unmute yourself and talk to us? Let me hear you.
Oh, it's my connection. It's all right. I will. I'll probably just come back and
Okay.
I'll finish
Yeah.
up. Let the next person go on.
Okay, brother. Yeah. Ayochukwu, please, can you unmute yourself? I want to hear you, please. Ayochukwu, I'm talking to you. Can you unmute yourself? You don't know how to unmute yourself anymore?
No, it's already on mute. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, Pastor. Good morning from here, my pastor.
Yeah, how are you, my brother?
I'm good. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm great.
I'm always excited. I'm always excited to join you live.
Yeah, I'm always blessed to have you.
Because our times difference, because most of the time you do the program at night in Europe, it's morning here. I have to go to work.
Wow.
But when I'm not working, I'm always happy to join you live.
But this time is a very good time for you, isn't it?
Yes. This is 10 o'clock. This is 10 o'clock in Australia.
Wow.
So I didn't work today. I took my son to soccer. I took my son the Biafran soccer players. They're coming up because Biafra is here, whether you like it or not. whether you like it or not, it's all about Biafra. Yes. Anyway, Pastor, I just want to thank you all the media warriors for the good job you guys are doing. Because the truth is that you guys kept us alive because we understand what is Biafra. But when they kidnap our leader, the people he trusted that are supposed to be there, they all disappointed him. But you people came up and took it upon yourself. Even though we are the background supporting you people, doing everything we can, creating awareness. If you look at my car, you will see the Biafran flag there. That is the Biafran flag here. This is how I fly it every day. Every day when I'm driving in Australia, when I'm flying, this is how I carry the Biafran flag. So it's all about Biafra.
You deserve 7 of these.
Yeah, this is the car. This is my car. You can see the Biafran flag hanging in my car. So all I see is Biafra. It's either Biafra or death, So that's my son here coming. He went for soccer training. So soccer match today. Say hello to Biafra. Yeah, say hello to Biafra.
Can you hear Biafra?
Say all hail Biafra. Speak louder, they can hear you. All hail Biafra.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. So Pastor, I appreciate you guys a lot for the good job you guys are doing. It's all about Biafra. Whether they like it or not. Enough is enough. We have suffered enough. We have suffered enough. How can you come and call us with Nigeria? Do I look like Nigeria? Tell me, brother, do I look like Nigeria? What is Nigeria?
My brother, look at the man they are going to be swearing in on the 29th. There is evidence of him being with a drug baron in Guinea. And the drug was shown in the helicopter. As if that was not enough, it is evident now that he has a dual citizenship and the passport was released. As if that was not enough, there are evidence of him being a drug baron in America. As if that was not enough, many things are out, and yet they're going to be swearing him in as a Muslim ticket, and they want us to be part of it.
Yes. Yeah, of course, Pastor. You see, the truth, let me tell you one thing people need to know today. All those leaders you see, all those leaders in southern Nigeria, all those are our leaders in southern Nigeria, I'm not talking about the Fulanis. All those southern leaders you see, they are all criminals in wherever they have lived in Europe or in America or wherever. So they always use their crime to entangle them, to make them to come, so that they will be doing everything they want. If they don't do it, they will expose them. So these are the problems we have been facing. That is why when I see someone like you, see someone like Simon Eba, I don't know how to express it, because this is what Nnamdi Kanu says. We are whiter than white, whiter than snow. Go around it, you will not see any crime against us. You will not see anything you can take to hold us. That is why you can see that my Biafran flag there. Because I don't have any criminal or whatever to stop me. So you understand? So it's either Biafra. I prefer to go to prison because of this Biafra than to go to prison because of crime. You understand what I mean? Yeah. So people need to understand. People need to understand that Biafra is all about our children, our future. It's not about money, stealing, committing crime everywhere. So after you committing the crime.
I like what you just said, and I want to repeat it again. You said, I prefer to go to prison because of this Biafra than to go to prison because of crime.
Oh. Of course, brother. Of course, brother. That's what it is. Why would I go? Why would I go to prison because of crime? Because I want to steal money. I want to make money. Why somebody is stealing my resources? Why somebody is taking my wealth? Then I will now come to Australia and start dancing on their toes, start looking for where to commit crime, so that all these their small boys, the small police, they will come and grab you like a chicken. No, it doesn't worth it. It is better they come to grab me because of Biafra. You understand? Than to grab me because of crime. You know what I mean? So people need to wake up. People need to wake up. It's all about Biafra. Biafra or death. Biafra or death. Enough is enough. These white people you see, they don't have two heads. You can imagine a white criminal still controlling Nigeria till today, still controlling me. They don't have two heads, brother. They don't have two heads. They only have one head. I know our forefathers make mistake before. When they see these people, they welcome them, give them food, give them shelter, give them water, trusted them, think, oh, these people, maybe they're from heaven. They never knew that these people are the killers. These people come to destroy. These people come to rape. You know, so it is time we wake up and fix it once and for all. I appreciate you, Pastor. Keep it up. Biafra is here. Biafran struggle is a spiritual, is a spiritual battle. If you don't know, you should know it today. Everything we are doing is spiritual. It's accordingly. But it's the play, the show. You cannot see it if you're not in spirit. You know, you cannot see what we are doing if you're not in spirit.
You are just, I don't know the kind of spirit that took you over this night. You have said another one again. You said you cannot see it except you are in the spirit. That is all these people that are fighting us, they are not in the spirit. That's why they cannot see it.
No. He cannot come to fight Biafra. If he can't come to fight Biafra if you are not clean. That's because the evil spirit will block you to see what is going on. That is what is happening. You know, it have to be whiter than white, whiter than snow, for you to receive the spirit, to be able to be seeing what is happening. That is why you will see, that is why you can see all of them when they come to Biafran struggle, they come in with their selfish interests, and when they come, they fail. Look at the one they call Mecca Deadstone or whatever they call him. Look at that kind of face. You know, when I saw him before, I told people, look, you see this man, he's fake. The same thing with Simon Ekpa. When Simon Ekpa came up, I told my IPOB member here, I said, you see this man, watch out. This is the person we have been waiting for.
Wow.
You know, but they didn't believe it. They didn't believe it. What happened? What happened? They have to suspend me from IPOB because I'm supporting Simon Ekpa, because I have to go and make donation. They call me Simon Ekpa sympathizer. Today now, what is happening? Where is Chike Doziem? Where is Ifanye Joko? Where is Chinas and Wodu? Those are the people Nnamdi Kanu trusted, Nnamdi Kanu work with. You know, but today, the people that Nnamdi Kanu did not work with is the people who is championing everything. I appreciate you, Pastor. Keep it up. I told you last time that you are my real pastor. When I see all those Nigerian pastors, I call them criminal, because these people, the worst enemy of African people is the pastor. Because they still propagating this evil missionary that these criminals came to Africa to destroy Africa. Any pastor you see that is still talking about all this religion, you need to push them away, because they are the criminal. They are the criminal holding Africa down, using religion to hold Africa down, telling you Jesus, whatever. You know. Anyway, I appreciate you, Pastor.
Since you are in Australia, now let me tell you. You are in Australia, you are thinking about how to come back to Biafra and live your life. Wait, let me explain to you so that you understand. For those that are watching now, I want to tell you about Emeka Deadstone. You are in Australia now. You are working hard to see how Biafra will come so that you will come back. But do you know what Emeka Deadstone is planning? Emeka Deadstone said, he said that God showed him that he will take the gospel to Biafra, and that is not his final bus stop. That his final bus stop will be Australia. So he is already, Biafra never come, so he's planning how he said, I will take the gospel to Biafra, but my final bus stop is Australia, to show you that he's a criminal. Yes, he said it.
Very criminal. Very criminal. They send him.
He said, America is not my, I don't believe in America. I want to take the gospel to Biafra. That's what I saw. Then Australia is where I'm heading to. He is not even going to Biafra. He wants to go to Australia. Do you know this is why he has not gone to Australia yet? Is because he has not gotten the papers that will take him to Australia from America. He's still believing in papers in America that will give him the ability to go to Australia. That is how evil he is. All he can now resort to is to fight the children of God and to fight Biafra. Go and watch that video if you have not watched it. He said it there. He said, my final bus stop is Australia. But this is our brother in Australia. He prefers to carry Biafra on his head because he wants to go back to Biafra.
Of course, Pastor. If I finish with you now, I will be going home. When I'm going home, this flag you see will be flying in my car on the street. I don't care. I don't care. It's about my freedom. Somebody have to do it. We have to fight for the freedom. We have to fight for the freedom. It's all about freedom. We can't be slave forever. We can't be slave forever, brother. It's all about freedom. You know?
Wow.
So what is it going on in some of our struggle? Some of these people, they are agents. Some of them were sent by the Britain. Britain are still, some of them were sent by Britain, but you will not know. Some of them have committed one crime or the other that they're using against them to make them to believe. You know, they're using their crime to manipulate them, to force them to do what they don't want to do. That is why they keep embarrassing themselves. You know? Yeah, Pastor. Thank you very much, Pastor. I appreciate you. Keep the good work. Keep the fire burning, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you. I need more of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right.
Yes, Pastor.
Thank you.
One love.
Wow. Wow. This is the spirit. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Eliezer, welcome. Let's allow first to draw his conclusion, then I will allow you. First.
Thank you. Vam Vam Vam. Thank you. You know, it's like I was saying, it's quite sad. But I'm happy that all this is happening. In a way, you know, looking back, I'm happy that it's happening because, you know, everything, we have to be whiter than snow, and that's what our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu always say, and it means that everything that is hidden must always come out in the open. You know, just like we've seen. That's why when I started saying, I said that you know what I mean, if you're still confused, if you're still questioning, don't know who's doing the right thing at this point, then you probably don't even belong in the men that, you know, Chukwu Kabiama needs to get us Biafra, because it's clear now that those people, they were never fighting for Biafra to begin with. They were never in this struggle to get Biafra. They were just career agitators. And today it's the criminal age. For tomorrow, I will not be surprised when China Sanwo-Olu will also run for governor. Which, if Nigeria continues to be a country, which we would never allow, you know, it's not gonna, very soon. Chike Doziem will also run his own, because that's what these people, they're all politicians. They found their way. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu didn't have anybody, they found their way into the struggle. And that's why whenever anybody that would do anything good to propel this struggle forward, they find a way to chase the person out of this movement. You know, but I think just like our prime minister always say, he has been their last bus stop, because it is time that we get this freedom. We get this freedom once and for all. I honestly don't want my children to be fighting for Biafra. I don't want to spend the rest of my life fighting for Biafra. I want us to get Biafra so that we can go home and develop our nation. We don't need to be going.
You know what they want to continue every year. Oh, hey, Biafra. Every year. Oh, hey, Biafra. Every year. They don't want to say welcome to Biafra. They want to remain every year. Oh, hey, Biafra. It is not our portion. Our portion is welcome to Biafra. Welcome to Biafra.
Every year they will tell you, oh, here Biafra, IPOB, one family, and then that's year one. IPOB, one family, that's another year. That's for what? How many years have Mazen Nnamdi Kanu been preaching? Almost over 13 years or so. They're still shouting Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. What impact has they made? Nothing. Those that will make the impact just in 2 years, not even in 2 years, because we spent almost half the 2 years there were fighting Simon tooth and nail just to bring him down. So we, in just short of amount of time, we've been able to accomplish something that they couldn't do in 13 years. That's a shame, and that's why they hate us so much. That's why they hate us with passion. And you know, we talk about the criminal living snake. I mean, Jesus Christ, he's so inconsequential. This is somebody that Simon even made him like Kelechi Ambrose, that idiot, the snake in the green grass. Simon was the one that actually that followed him because Simon tweeted about him. If Simon didn't tweet about him, I wouldn't even know who the hell that guy was. Today, he's the he's the one fighting Simon, and it baffles me. But you know, we will always overcome because the only thing that stands the test of time is truth. Without truth, everything that we do, they would have already brought us down by now. If we weren't standing on the truth, because truth is truth. It doesn't matter how you can argue about it. You can say anything you want. Fact is fact, and fact doesn't care about anybody's feeling. It will remain constant. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Vam Vam Vam, for giving me this privilege to come to your space. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, first. I appreciate you. All right. Eliezer, can you unmute yourself now and take this? Yeah. They are sending love to you from the comment sections first. The first will love you loads. Yeah. Okay, Eliezer, please, can you unmute? Okay, go ahead, Eliza.
Yeah, I didn't follow up from the beginning. What was the topic of the program?
I cannot start to preach the topic to you now, my brother.
But just brief me about it so that I will get to know.
It's difficult. Now, you know, this is not the right way to do a program. You know, if there's anything in your mind to tell Biafrans, you can go ahead and say it. Or based on the people that have contributed so far, you can contribute based on what you heard them say.
I was hearing
our Biafra flag is flying very high.
Yeah, I saw the video that Pastor Emeka Livingstone made. Okay. I mean, it was even anchoring the
flying in the. Listen to me. We are not talking about the one Emeka Livingstone, Emeka Deadstone made. We are talking about our flag. We have put up the flag. The flag is there now, right now. Have you not seen the video?
That's where I'm heading to. Just listen to me.
Okay.
I saw his video when he was blasting our Prime Minister, Mr. Simon, that he did not rented any, or he did not buy any house for the Biafra government. Biafra government did not have any house in Ezai. He was saying a lot of things, saying that Simon is a criminal. They even anchor a program based on just to gossip. Yes. I wrote Mazi Kelechi. You know, I had respect for him because I was looking up to him as someone who could be very vital in the struggle. He was very, very outspoken, but I didn't know that is the way he was. I told him that all this gossip and all this criticism will not help us to anywhere. We needed Biafra. I told him a lot of things that I was also in Ghana, that we the Biafrans, we are passing through a lot here. This is not our home. We shouldn't fight against ourselves, even no matter their differences. Okay, even though if they don't want to work with Mr. Simon again, or they were suspended or expelled, if they have a good mind, they can still fight on their own. They can come as a real freedom fighter, and they will have people that will back them up, and they will have their supporters.
Yes.
You know, they are the one who will convince us that they are really fighting for Biafra, that will make people to follow them. It's not for gossip. Even though if you have problem with Simon Ekpa, you did not have problem with Biafrans. You don't have to fight against our freedom. I was trying to talk to him that all these things is not good. They should try and if he cannot even settle his differences with Mr. Simon, they should be focused and forget this gossip, because our enemies want to see this happen. The Nigerian government want to see this happen. And once they start to see all this misbehavior and nonchalant attitude, they will start to pass through some people. Our enemy will come through some channel and infiltrate us. By but I know they are not going to get us because we have gone far ahead of them. Yes. But I was just trying to tell him that it wasn't good. All these things was not good. Okay, you say that the house that our prime minister bought was not true, that he was lying to us, he was deceiving people, taking is it the donation from the donation? Is it the fundraising donation that he was taking money, defrauding people?
You asked them.
I later saw the flag today. I saw the flag. I saw the video that our prime minister posted on his Twitter handle. I saw the Biafra flag flying on top of the building. Yeah. So I was so amazed. Okay, if they claim that the house belongs to Mr. Chris, as Pastor Emeka Livingstone was saying, that it was one Mr. Chris.
His name is Deadstone. No, he's not living. There's no living in.
I don't want to insult anybody. I don't want to be anybody's enemy. I don't hate anybody. I love all Biafrans. I can never attack him, no matter what. I decided to be like that because I have spoken with them on a program just like I'm talking with you. Wherever I hear about Biafra, whenever I'm hearing anything about Biafra, I go there. I don't hate anyone. I love everyone, but I want us to be very mature.
Do you think,
these are mature people?
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me now? Are you trying to say that I hate them? Do I hate them?
No, I'm not saying no. Based on the
wait. We're on the same page. I want to explain to you. Because from the way you are sounding, now somebody hear you now, you will say, you don't hate him, but I hate him. Because I'm telling you that there's nothing living about his stone. It is our own opinion. I'm not telling you to call him Deadstone.
Okay.
But for the fact that I am calling him Deadstone, I have a reason. It is, in short, it is because I love him. That's why I'm calling him Deadstone. So that he will know that he is supposed to be a living stone and not a dead stone. But he is, the way he's representing, he is nothing but a dead stone. Because a dead stone will only kill. But a living stone will give life. A living stone, if there's anything that is about to die, he will try to quicken it and make sure that it has life. Now, the question to that idiotic element that calls himself Emeka is that now, a Biafra government house in exile, would it be a blessing to Biafra or would it be a curse? That's the question. The question is that Biafran government house in exile, is it going to be a plus to us or a minus? If you ask him, what will he say? You know, you go to their platform. When next you go there, ask them. Tell them that Pastor Vam 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 said you should ask them. Biafra government house in exile, whether it is from Simon Ekpa or from any person, but there is a Biafra government house by somebody, and it is genuinely Biafra government house. Is it a blessing or is it a curse?
It's a blessing.
Thank you. So if it is a blessing, ask him, why is he fighting it?
Yeah,
thank you. Why is he making every effort to see something wrong with what Simon have done? Ask them that question.
From the beginning, I'm not on his mind, so I don't know what he's probably thinking. But what I would say that from the beginning, when I was in their program, they were talking about this when this issue started. I tried talking to Mazi Kelechi, you understand, about it. I say he should settle his difference with the prime minister. You know, when you are under someone, you have to be humble. It doesn't matter the person's age, how old you are, and how small he is. Solomon was not the oldest, but he was one of the most wisest man to live. He was filled with wisdom, even ahead of many elders as of that time. But he was not the oldest. So for you to be old, if Pastor Emeka Livingstone was even talking about that Simon is like his son age or something like that. It doesn't matter. What matters is what Mr. Simon can bring into the picture. You understand? What he can bring to Biafra. If he can deliver for us, then he's qualified. It doesn't matter his age. His qualification self is not needed. We don't need your qualification or your grammar, because most of our people that went to school have even failed us. they will only come out to speak English. They can't do nothing for us. Many people who are professor, but
you have made a lot of points. I'm not going to just round up in 1 minute so that this other brother will talk and then you will still come back again. You know, you are always chance to talk. So that we'll give another person chance. Just sum up very quickly so that this other
it has been a while. I haven't talked to you. I've been writing you on your Twitter page and other place. I was even writing you. Which name
are you using? Which name are you using?
I'm using Thomas Eliezer.
Please,
Thomas Eliezer.
On Twitter?
Yeah, I inbox you.
But are you following me? Why am I not seeing it? Wait, let me check.
I'm following you. I've been, commenting on some of your posts. I even wrote you on this. Is this on weeks back? I told you that.
Wait, you don't tell where you write me because
it has not been long like that. Maybe like probably last week or 2 weeks back, something like that.
The last more than 50 messages that I have here, I can't see you because I don't have time all the time to check the inbox of Twitter.
I will write you on your WhatsApp. I have your WhatsApp number, the one you use for your program.
But you can write me on the Twitter so that I will know your handle, so that I can go to your hand. On Twitter today we have hit 10K. I've hit 10K already on Twitter.
That's great.
So you can see where the gospel is going.
It shows that we are making progress.
Yes,
we are making progress. Obviously, we are. Exactly. And I believe that by the grace of God, we are going to get Biafra this year because I'm very, very tired of Nigeria. Nigeria have insulted the youth. They make us so irrelevant. And Nigerian youth are one of the most. We are blessed with wisdom, with knowledge. Wherever we go to, we exploit that opportunity and we make great things happen. Even here in Ghana, they always talk about us that Nigerian youth are great. They are great in music industry, in movie, in entertainment, and in art, in science, in innovation. See, Nigerian youth are very intelligent. The way they even rate us, sometimes I'm even surprised. When you go to social media, you see a lot of things about Nigeria, especially when it's and these people that are making Nigerian to be great are either Biafrans or Dudua. You can never see a Fulani man that is making Nigerian to be great in any way.
Eliezer, so let us allow this other person to talk.
Okay, thank you very much, Pastor Vam Vam. I will write you both on your WhatsApp page and on your Twitter page too. Okay, take care, sir.
Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much.
Take care, sir. Take care. Thank you.
Brother. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Igbobia, please. Igbobia, please unmute yourself. Thank you.
Hi. I know that we're far ahead in this Biafra struggle, but Anasina Uzo Mama Gai Burabo. I want to say this in Igbo and mix of English and Igbo, but if you want me to say it in English, I can say it, but I choose to say it in Igbo.
You can say it in English because of our audience.
I know, but it's mainly because of the audience that I don't want to say it in English, because I know that we have other tribes in Biafra that don't speak Igbo or understand Igbo. And I think if I say it in English, they will hear me and they will have they will contemplate about it in their mind about what I say, because it's probably gonna offend them, or maybe such thing like that. That's why I want to say it in Igbo, so that Igbos. I mean, this is mainly for Igbos that I want to say this to, not to other tribes. So,
go ahead, please.
Ihe na Chekwu maka na na-asị ndị Igbo na-asị ụzọ mama mapụgaga igboro abụọ. Ana m ajụ onwe m ajụjụ sị na ebe mgbe Ojukwu mere Biafra, ọ bụrụ na ọ gbọrọla ndị Igbo naanị ndị Igbo sị ka enwe Biafra, ọ akara inweta Biafra ma ọ bụrụ si Ojukwu si na ndị Igbo wu ndị nwe Biafra na ndị Igbo ga-eso na Biafra. Echela m ihe a chee ya mbekwa na che ha kwa ọzọ si na ụta echi agara ụzọ Biafra otu ugboro ọmahụ mma, so ka eji ohere a mes ka Biafra wụrụ sọsọ ndị Igbo na wụrụ sọsọ ndị Igbo na
hold on. It's not etu agara nkiz na ọmahụ mma gịnị mee
anyị enwetaghị ya. Ikwu okwu Biafra ndị mmadụ ga na-echezi na Biafra na-echetara ndị mmadụ ihe mere mgbe mbụ.
What are you saying? What's your point here now? Please make it very fast.
Ma ihe na-ekwu na ịmana onowu Igbo nke na-ekwu okwu na Facebook.
Are you representing Onowu Igbo? Are you representing Onowu Igbo?
All I represent again.
What are you saying? Because wait, your name is saying Igbo Bia. Now, are you against Biafra? You are against
I'm not against Biafra.
What's your point now? Make it very fast, please.
Okay. Here my point was na Biafra wụrụ si sọsọ ndị Igbo ga-eso na Biafra.
Listen to me. We are not talking. Biafra is not only in Igbo. We are not talking about Biafra.
Amam.
What are you saying? I don't understand. Hit your nail.
Okay, I'll say it in English since Igbo is not. I'm not that versed when it comes to Igbo. I'll say it in English.
Make the point very simple. What are you saying? Are you trying to say that we should not make it only Igbo? It is not only Igbo with us.
I know, but
we have other Biafrans in the riverine areas that don't speak Igbo. You understand? We have them in the Icho, we have them in the Urobo. A lot of Biafrans.
I know there are Biafrans from the beginning when Ojukwu started Biafra. But what I'm trying to say this time around is, if are those people really with us, the Igbos, in this Biafra struggle? When you talk about Biafra struggle, it's mainly the Igbos that are in this struggle, mostly the Igbos.
You're trying to say we should make it only an Igbo affair?
Yes. So, I think it'll be easier to get it this time. There are people like Onowu Igbo that say that.
Forget Onowu is an idiot. Forget Onowu is an idiot. Tell him I said so. I've told him several times. He's an idiot. Now, listen to me. If you say Igbo or not Igbo, we are asking and calling for a referendum. It is referendum that will decide it. It's not me and you. Because as far as those people are concerned, they fall into Biafra. There are people in Edo State. I grew up in Edo State, in Uromi. So in their language, there's a mixture of Igbo. And their culture is exactly the same thing with Igbo. They are Igodomi Godo. They are Biafran. They are Igodomi Godo. They are Biafran. So we are not going to say that it is only an Igbo affair and forget our brothers. It's not done that way. So that's why we are calling for a referendum. If there's a referendum, then they vote not to be part of Biafra, then so be it. That's how they want it. It's referendum that will decide it. It's not me and you.
Okay.
So we have done, Mazinam can have answered this question 1,000,000 times. So do not cite Onowu Igbo is an idiot. Because this somebody supporting. Do you also support P2B?
No, I don't. I am all in for Biafra. I am all in for Biafra. But
now, you know you are citing Onowu Igbo. Do you know that Onowu Igbo was 100% for P2B?
I knew that. I blocked him on Facebook. I blocked him on Facebook.
As an example here.
I just want, for me, I just think it would be more easier to control a homogeneous Biafra, Igbo homogeneous Biafra than
it is referendum that will resolve the whole thing. It's referendum. When referendum comes and they decide not to, you will be surprised that when the referendum comes, if 80% vote for Biafra, the remaining 20% they will have to live with it. If they don't want to be part of that, they can relocate or they can look for how to sort themselves out, because majority would always carry the vote, and it's not going to be like the zoo vote. It's going to be a very transparent and genuine voting system. We're not going to allow the zoo to control it. We are going to control it, and then whatever the world ruling bodies that are in the world, they can come and monitor it, and we're going to do it our own way of integrity and truth, because we are Umuchineke. We don't lie with our things. We live a straightforward life. So the referendum will decide it, my brother.
Okay, yeah, but another thing I want to say is, would I hope that Biafra, I mean, this struggle will not result in fighting, because we have already fought the first war, and we will not give in.
Are you afraid of fighting? Are you the only person that have people fight to get what they want? So if there is a need to fight, if they push us to fight, and it comes to that, my brother, we are not afraid to fight. And I have somebody will juggle. So if they refuse to allow us to have a referendum peacefully, we will fight for it. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, it's just I have cousins over in Nigeria, so I mean in Biafra land. So I mean,
where are you? What country are you?
I'm in US. So
do you know that the US? Do you know that the US also fought for their own freedom? Did they not
I know
fight?
they fought for their own freedom, but
so why are you afraid to fight for your own? You are there now you are enjoying the result of their fight, and you are afraid for us to fight for our own.
It's just that war is not normal. People die. I mean, it causes a lot of stuff. We passed through this before.
That is life, my brother. Nobody is asking for war. Okay, we're asking for referendum now. Are we asking for war? Then they will say they want to fight us because we're asking for a referendum, and they bring the fight to us. We give it to them as they want now.
So how are we gonna? What are we doing to ensure referendum? What are the steps to getting this referendum?
If that's what we're saying, we are pressing every button possible. We now have the Biafran Republic government in exile. If you are following what we're doing carefully, you will understand we are pressing all the buttons. We are meeting the necessary powers that be. And then by the time pressure is mounted on Nigeria, they will have no choice. Britain is holding us. Britain is the one holding us. By the time pressure is mounted on them, and the whole community of nations will say, look, enough is enough. These people are no longer babies. You didn't give birth to them. You didn't create them. Allow them to choose their future by themselves. And then we'll go. We'll choose our future. But if they refuse to let us have it our own way, we will tell them that we own the land. That is why you see us still sitting at home every Monday. And on the 29th and 30th, our land, Biafra land, is going to be a ghost town. We are doing all these things to show the whole world that we control our land. We control our territory. And we're going to make sure it remains so until our needs are granted. Thank you very much, my brother. There are many other people in the room. Let me bring them in. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Yeah. Okay. Where is please, Eliezer, I don't know. I brought you back in. Let's have our brother Roxy.
Pst Vam Vam Vam.
Hey.
I greet you, sir. I greet you, sir.
I greet you, sir. I greet you.
You guys are making us proud.
Thank you so much.
God's grace, more strength. Nothing will happen to you guys.
You see?
We'll all stay alive to see Biafra.
You see?
I decided to enter because of the last caller. I was so pissed off.
Yeah.
I want to say, if it is possible, anytime anybody comes to your platform and say this thing, I want to say it in Igbo because I want to address only Igbo Biafrans, do not accept that very person.
Okay. You're right.
Because it doesn't sound well. And you can see how, because we don't want this thing to be an Igbo affair.
Yeah, you're right.
If the thinking was like this, Ojukwu would have gone that route. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have also gone that route. But Mazi has made it categorically clear that we are not leaving anybody
behind.
We are not leaving anybody behind.
Yes.
And you can see how you are in US, you are enjoying everything, and you're saying, what are we doing to get the referendum? I hope they will not be fine. My friend, what are you not talking about? If you're among those people, just go to the kitchen and mambale gusi. We are not here. We are not here for discouragement.
I'm telling
you. We are not women.
Just go. There are women that are talking about, and a man will tell you, I hope they will not be fight. What are you not talking about? They will not be fight. Are they not fighting us? Are they not killing us? What again do you want? What again do you want to see that? How do you want to know that we are fighting?
They are killing us.
Ask that man that is talking. How much is he contributing for ESN? Tomorrow is fundraising. Yeah. Come and bring out that very money.
Yes.
Thank you, my brother. Let me give other persons.
Thank you, Rock. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Drive safe, my brother. One love. Okay, Eliezer, add spices to that.
Oh, I like the way this our brother we speak last. I like the way we take reply that guy. Now that guy make me come back. I tell you the truth. Why you talk like that?
Any Biafra when in blood they hot. He said, "He gets some country you go here. You know if you bear up."
Oh, why the guy dey fear like that? Or it be like say you don't grow up for Nigeria. If you grow up for Nigeria, your body self will be ready for violence anytime we come.
Yes,
man, they fear violence again. We are not violent people, but we love peace. But when you push us to the wall, we are going to react. That is for sure. You cannot just come and kill us just like that and go free. If you kill us, we too will kill you small.
Yes.
At least the time where I did small, if I fight one of my cousin brother, they always beat and one day he bite me. He tell me, say if I know if he fight you, I go bite you. At least, even though you strong past me, I go bite you small. So that you go feel the pain.
If you don't feel beat you, he go bite you.
Yeah, he bite me. Nearly come on my skin. That is what we do. Why man go come to talk say hope there won't be fight? We are not praying for fight. We know the effect of war.
Yes.
Or we know the effect of civil war. We know what it means. We know that people are going to be displaced, people are going to be killed, so many people are going to be rendered homeless, and we have so many internally displaced people, of which we are not praying for. You understand? Nobody prays for war, but the Nigerian government have pushed us to the war.
I'm telling you.
We are asking for referendum. We don't hate Nigerians. We don't hate anybody. We don't hate, even there was a platform there was one guy, he's also talking about Biafra on that platform. He was talking about Russia and Ukraine and the fight between China and US. I say all those things doesn't concern us. We are not enemy to US. We are not enemy to China. We are not enemy to Russia. We are not enemy to even the British fighting us. If they offer us to help us, anybody that offers us help is our friend. Whether he has been our enemy before, we don't care. So far, you offer us help to help Biafra to succeed from Nigeria. From that day, you have gotten a new name from us. If we are tagging you bad, you become automatically good. Any day the British will come out and say, "Oh, we are supporting Biafra to go," we automatically love the British. We don't hate anybody. They are the one who hate us.
You're right.
We Biafrans, we love people. We don't hate. That is why it's only in Biafra land that a visitor is treated properly in the whole of Nigeria. Nobody can boast of that. We don't maltreat strangers. Me, I'm from Cross River State. I'm from Cross River and Akwa Ibom. I'm related also there. The whole of Cross River and Akwa Ibom, there are many Yoruba people working in OFM. I told one Yoruba man on Twitter, we don't kill them. We don't burn their houses. Some of them got married to Akwa Ibom women, to Calabar women. They are working in Chevron. Most of our people didn't have the opportunity to even work in Chevron, to work in Shell. But many Yoruba people and Fulani are working in Chevron. Are you saying it? We have never killed them. We have never, but they are killing Biafrans in their own land. You understand? I told them a lot of things. So what I wanted to tell you something the other time. I forgot. I wrote you on your page on Twitter. I told you that because of my Twitter post, I've been posting a lot of things. I've been attacking all the corrupt politicians. The Pablo Escobar, I attack him. The Osama bin Laden, I attack him. You know who I'm talking about? I don't need to mention their name.
Okay.
I attack them. Even the Boko Haram, I attack him.
But the Bala Blue, the what do they call it? The Bala Blue.
The Boko Haram himself. Boko Haram. You know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
The Boko Haram himself, I attack him. The president of Nigeria. Yeah, I attacked him on Twitter. So the army headquarters decided to add me as a friend. I saw it. I unfriend them. I wrote them that light and darkness have nothing in common. I
Exactly.
unfriend them immediately. Oh, they were trying to track my phone. I got to notice it. Then one of my friends who have experience about all this tracking of it, he say, if I accept that request, they will use it to track me. I shouldn't accept it. They were sending me friend requests. They were trying to check my location whether I'm in Nigeria. Because I post a lot of things. If you read that in you can come after me if you are DSS or whatever.
Wow.
I was posting a lot of things. I was attacking them directly.
Yeah. Thank you
So
very much, my brother. Let's take in Rastaman. Thank you so much.
oh, thank you, sir.
All right. Okay. Rastaman in the house.
Late
Rastaman,
night with Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Yes, sir.
before you go ahead, look at the poster there. Today is already 22nd of April, and Mazen Namdekano has stayed 666 days in the dungeon. So that in the spirit of, in the spirit of Biafra and the spirit of music, I've told them that we are going to unleash the Armageddon on them. We are going to unleash the apocalypse. We're going to unleash the apocalypse on the zoo. The judgment and the plagues of the apocalypse will descend on them if they have allowed the holy man, the holy child of heaven, to remain under, their torment for 666 days. Rastaman, take over the microphone.
Nigeria has been under torment, likewise Britain. And on the other hand, the Sig, the Pluton, and the electron, and one other, and the carbon, these are the source of life, and they make also 666 because you know that the duality of God is always you choose for yourself if you want to be devil or want to be positive. You know what I mean? Yeah. So now, and since what they do is slandering of us, of the righteous. And when you go, if you check the definition of devil, you dig it up to Greek language, diabolos. That is where the root of that word devil. And the real meaning of it is slanderer.
Slanderer.
Slanderer. Wow. Yes. So when you see a slanderer is a devil. But when most of the time people say devil, they have one hocus pocus thing in their head. Okay. They know even they check they have a different superstitious thing, but they don't know that the way word is God. Yeah. You see when God manifests through man, and he can also tell when devil is working. Imagine you that know the Bible. You see the 16th chapter of Matthew. You see that in the beginning when Simon Peter declared, proclaimed, and testified the Son of the Living Jah, he said, Simon Bar-Jonah, not spirit and flesh. That is the Father speaking through you. So when you hear like Namundi, he said, my Redeemer liveth. So is my Father speaking through you this time? And in the same chapter down, when he said that he's going to Jerusalem, he's going to be betrayed, he's going to be crucified, he's going to be done. This guy was like, for this, none of them will come to pass. Now he tell and say, get behind me, Satan. So you can see in the same chapter when somebody is called God and when somebody is called Satan. The same thing goes also for when people, always people come up with what kind of turn the cheek, this thing. You need two witnesses to make a decision.
Yes.
You need two witnesses now. And now you have 2 chicks. You don't get 5 chicks. You don't get 3 chicks. You know what I mean? So what these people don't do, they don't slap us more than one. So, and when the same person who tell you, if you check, they turn this other cheek, they give, because you say you say you be child of God. Remember, say the sun comes and it shines both on the good and the bad. Yes. So even though somebody is attacking you, the man give you the mentality of his children. In as much as you see this person is coming to kill you and you don't want to, you buy your own sword, though, But remember, say, I am the creator and you are my child. So if you know better, do better. So people get to on, because last time when I went to one page, I was talking to them, telling them it was the one Nigerian page, telling them, and what I think I mentioned yesterday, quoting the Quran for them. The Muslim guy got outraged because of the chapter I read. It was like, didn't you not see it in the, even Jesus said to buy a sword. But the guy doesn't understand that the sword became the word. The main sword is the word. In as much as people come against us physically, we have to defend physically too. But the main sword and the main fire is the truth. You know, is the word, that is the truth, you know. So the guy didn't get it. So it's good to put all those things and see also wiser than serpents and harmless as dove. When you combine both of them, you realize what kind of mindset is, what human being is this? What kind of, you know, is a different level, you know, to understand, to live up to. You know, so the system of the Nigerian government, which is the Britain, they've been under torment for ages already. And the thing is, the tormentation is increasing because, you know, they are panicking so much. You don't even know what is going on. They are in problem because now they can't bone, fish bone, wait there for their throat. If they release this man, Biafra, then they release. And to hold this man also, you know, someone don't show them say nah, they made the biggest mistake. Even Obasanjo said it as soon as they catch someone, Mazinam Dekano. He said, nah, don't make mistake. Oh. He said this man where they hear someone and I even rough pass because this man na soldier he be. So and that thing where he talk, you know, say you go a word is enough for the wise, but a book is of no use for the fool because he's a fool. Not even a billion books. So you know the respect of Obasanjo now make he come they tell you everything every day because then they use him too. He is the one they use to create Sharia, although he is a Christian. You know, people should always know the engine that is behind what is going on. I was also a bit disappointed yesterday when I came to when you were all together and I was talking about this Islamic thing behind what is going on. The disappointment came from Biafra Battle Cry. The way he was telling me to stop because he wanted to continue with Oyeko Wenu's thing. But I know that he himself doesn't get that. You know, he doesn't get I'm showing the heart of what is troubling us. And that those people he's looking at, they are not going to be able to do anything. If Oyeko wants to talk, he will leave that country and start talking from outside. And these people he was trying to preach, why are they doing this? They know all those things, but they will never do it. Who was the main topic? P2B. I was even talking about P2B and Dandaudu. You know what Dandaudu is? Do you know what is Dandaudu? You are muted.
What is Dandaudu?
Dandaudu is a man where man they sleep with. Nnamdi Kanu mentioned this in yes. Nnamdi Kanu even mentioned it the day where he said one day they go release what's this guy they do. And I mentioned it yesterday, but this guy no understand now because if you understand, he's supposed to catch. You don't even know what I'm talking about, and he wanted to stop it by all means. My aim is to make our people get knowledge of what they happen. Look at what travel all the way. How and that's what their exercise of terror and bully, where it's coming from, showing it from their holy book, so called. And this guy was telling me, "Oh, stop! It's enough. I mean, I didn't want to occupy the whole time. It was later I realized that it was him saying that, and he continued trying to preach towards who actually spoke right, but Oyeko cannot do a lot. The people who are making moves. If I was selling those things to Simon, many times I spoke about it with Simon. Simon never stopped it. He tried to get it. One time we were even reasoning, he was asking me another quotation because we know that this is the mindset of people coming against us.
Yes.
So, and I'm sure that Biafra Battle Cry doesn't know this. He's just wondering why are our people behaving like this. But I'm trying to show him these people you are looking at, they soil their hand and they will not come out. What we are doing, my aim of coming in there was to reason that our people, I was even showing where they can go if they don't want to start opening the books. Somebody who would, in a very nice way, be giving them information. An Arab who will even interpret that word for you and show you exactly what is happening and how they lie a lot. The takia, you start to understand them, because Christ said if you are going, you are going to war with somebody, you have to examine that person and know the ability of that person. If he's bigger than you, you go tell him, say you go stop him on time, because he cannot go. You know, if you fight somebody where you know. Now they can some things where he say no be prophecy, because he studied. He studied the history. They will tell you, say, make you look at Ephesus. You read their book, Ephesus, not Christian, and how they submitted them, how they not submitted, how they surrendered. Islam means to surrender, to sword, not any sword, not the word. No, they know they preach, make they convince you. Now sword. If you take the quotations I was reading, I say when Muhammad and Allah don't talk, nobody gets word. You know if you say anything. So, and they don't now find out that, and any of them who even goes against it, now then they go kill them. So now, when you check the how they operate, how they took over Turkey is now a Muslim country, and how they even invaded the same Nigeria and all those things. Know your history. This is why they remove it. So, and they brought away, just they stop me and they show them things. He did like the Nigerian guy I was talking to.
No vex about that, brother. I beg you just.
No, I know the vex, but I just want to make if you get chance, make it listen, because na ignorance he display. Because I show him heart of what they happen. If they deal with the fingernail.
He's my comrade. The thing is that we have spent a lot of time, and he was trying to save time. It's not. You might misconstrue it to that. It was not taking slightly what you were saying. We accept what you were saying. We believed it.
On the other hand, say as we hear could be a robber. If you see what in pass your farm, you go sell your bag. Because the problem where they analyze, where they try to figure why are these people behaving like this, may I go to the root of the problem, and which I can see that he doesn't grasp it very well. Because if you know something, you will know when somebody get them. And because even our sister Oyeka, they say love your neighbor. May I show and say the people what they believe, which Sonny Abarawa also analyzed that even when this Sanusi was even talking about their poverty and all those things, that he said that the most important thing for me is the religion. And the same point is where I went now, the source of the religion. Trying to show this brother, said that these people, their principle not be this love your neighbor. Because they say fight the Christians and Jews until they turn Muslim. Showing you from their reason why then they kill our people, they say Allahu Akbar. So she said if they deal with the fingernail of the problem, why may they show them say the heart of the problem?
Yeah.
So get them. Me they said it no, we say I no hate them or anything like that. I just the express. I realized that as he displayed that thing, and I can't realize because severally he said it's okay. He should say grab interest. He sounded like the guy, the one Nigerianist I met, who told me that he will not even look into the Quran, but he's defending the Muslims. But I say if you're scared of dealing with the facts, you are in trouble already. You know if you make decision because you have to be brave enough to deal with facts. Then from there you can make decision. The very first time I spoke to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, I got him online and it was the second time that I told him about Takia, and then he never heard about it before. He listened very well, and soon after that, somebody else called him, was mentioning Takia. Then he was like, yes, Takia. But when the first time I mentioned it, to clear for him that he shouldn't have a surprise when Asare Dokubo started swearing. And because of that, I started digging the Quran and showing him this is their belief. He didn't say a word. He was just listening keenly. He didn't tell me stop because he doesn't know it or whatever. He grabbed the information, obviously researched about it. Next time somebody talked about it, as soon as the person mentioned Takia, he said, yes, Takia. The tapes are to be seen, So, and we have to learn from.
Yeah, sometimes also, even Nnamdi Kanu, no matter how interesting the person is, if he has a stipulated time, he will tell the person that his time is up. It's not like but not the same, you know.
No, I
Nigeria,
understand time being up.
I notice anyam na teammate one na atom. Morning na.
Okay, then.
Na 3 a.m. So when
Oh, God,
I want to do a spiritual walk before I go to sleep. That is why I started.
Okay, my brother.
I wanted you to go towards that direction of this 666 days of holding and you know, they're still holding him. You know, Nigerian government disobeyed 2 separate court judgments which discharged and acquitted Nnamdi Kanu. But Boko Haram and ISWAP terrorists are released without court trials. You know, and
that is it.
Days, 666 days. So whenever people see this number, their attention gets, you know, into some kind of level of spirituality or level of whatever. But whatever it means to people, what it means to me is that my leader has been under captivity of the enemy illegally for these notorious days. 666 days, and it is
because the action of those people is action of beasts, is animals. Because the lawlessness is beast, is beastie, obviously. So, and now as everybody gravitates towards seeing now, it got to do with spirituality and all these things. This is why it also makes sense of this their beast attitude when I quote their Quran, and they don't want to go there. They don't want it to be exposed. You know, I mean, I'm talking with experience, because what the darkness is more than anything is light. You know, because when we reveal that is their religion, because they say when they build mosque, it becomes what is it called? Islamic State. And they say to kill Jews and Christians. And they want to achieve it by all means. This one I was reading yesterday, they said that even the land that they have not trodden yet, it belongs to them. And this is why you see them invade our place and then terrorizing our people like this. So this is why it's very important for our people to, it pains them, not even pains them like this. Because I see in the pages, when I confront them, they talk about politics, and I will go and dig this out and make it as a comment. They run. They run whenever I go, be it anywhere on Twitter. Whenever they talk, they will be thinking that we'll be talking their politics, whichever way. I will show them where their mentality is coming from. I will dig it, be it from Muhammad's mouth on their Quran. I'll drop it. They don't know how to deal with it, because anything they do, I will use it again and hammer them. I'm not going to cause them, I'm not going to do anything, but the way I go bring them, if they go see, say, if they wake them, I'm not be only for the time. I don't face people face to face. When I begin talk, people they shiver literally. So this is why I think it's quite important, because it corresponds to the beast. Because Christ said that time is coming when people will be killing you. Think they are doing the word of God. Are they not killing us and saying Allahu Akbar?
Yes. Yes.
So they think they are doing the word of God. This is why you have to bring their so-called God and show you, and have more evidence that the fabrication and a lot of things that is coming from there. And they are victims of this because they don't know. Because even the book tell them, say that that God created a wise man from the right shoulder of Adam. He tapped on the right shoulder, and then 9 wise men begin to come as ants. And those ones will go to paradise. On the left shoulder, 10 are black ants, and they will go to hell. You know, even a black man is carrying this. They don't even know this thing. Many of them don't know. They memorize the Quran, but many don't even know, because you have to memorize it in Arabic, you know. So I think I have to always be bringing this topic, because nobody goes to this perspective of it, and they hate it, and I have to do it, you know, my brother. So I don't want to keep you up too late. Keep doing what you are doing. You know, Rastafari, we don't say appreciate, you know, we say appreciate love. So I appreciate love what you do. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
this
much.
Is late night with Pastor Vam Vam Vam, Vam Vamizing everything in different style and pattern without no partial. Feed master, you know, partial. Yes. Blessed love every time. Vam Vam Vam, because me nada have Vam Vam Vam. Vam Vam Vam, Pastor Vam Vam Vam, because nada have Vam Vam Vam. And when I la hola, because nada have Vam Vam Vam. And Nime Rago, nada have Vam Vam Vam. Makana ajere Biafra jago na biao. Ajere Biafra jago na biao. Ajere Biafra jago na bia. Maki gbago mwana mmụọ. Iwere merie ha na mmụọ. Nwanne m iwudore ha na mmụọ. Wee tie ha eti na mmụọ. Makana ajere Biafra bia. My brother, sleep tight. Blessed lover, let no bug bite. Rastafari. Blessed.
Thank you very much, brother.
Hold tight. Hold tight.
Catch you for one day. Thank you so much.
Catch you for.
Thank you. Wow. Okay. Now, yeah, let's quickly do this one. But before then, I need to play a song. I need to play a song of prayer, a very normal song that we know. Let me look for it and be sure. I have it on my. I'm sure I have it on my system here. Okay, where is the liked video? Of the liked video. Okay, thank God I found it. Okay. Yeah, I found it. Let me play this song, then we'll go into serious intercession right now. I know that this thing is going to ask us to refresh. So I'll put it, then I'll go to refresh. Hold on, guys. Let me refresh, because if I don't refresh, it's not going to play. Okay.
Hi. What causes in a woman a kuruta? The belly woman, believe but you're not too many people. What is happening? Kuleo, Bileo, Chukoki Kabiama. Borona Nyaga, Kuleo, Bileo, Chukoki Kabiama. Borona Nyaga, Kuleo, Bilisiano, Chukoki Kabiama. Uzerana Nyaga, Kuleo, Biliano, Chukoki Kabiama. Uzerana Nyaga. Maximum respect to my own Dalton. But nothing on the gun. You kept quiet, America kept quiet. You ain't kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. You kept quiet, America kept quiet. You ain't kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. You kept quiet, America kept quiet. You ain't kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. You kept quiet, America kept quiet. You kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. They came from Sahel, they came from Chad, they came from Niger, Senegal, and Mali, blaming our land, killing our people because of our sins. My God, got to be the bushes now, they're everywhere. Kidnapping and killing people every day, raping and killing our women and men, slaughtering them in their family. Hey God, kidnapping and killing Christians night and day, and nobody they talk. Dividing and ruling we anyhow, as if you're not human being. My God, abducting and killing Biafrans every day, and the whole world to watch, the whole world to see. Ebubele mama yero. Ojaba tu mele bilo chipo. Olisemi ni pelo yero. Yero, yero. Tubo inabia. Ebubele yero. Yero, yero. Tubo inabia. Corona yero. They split us, just the killers. They rape our papa, they rape our mama. He go down, we are one. Each and every we are one. The rubber is so we are one. He's on security, we are one. Over the Calabari, we are one. Calabar and Nibo, we are one. He go down, we are one. Each and every we are one. Rubber is so we are one. It's also good. We are one people. Over the Calabari, we are one. Calabar and Nibo, we are one people. They split us, just the killers. They rape our papa, they rape our mama, they rape our wives, they rape our girls, they rape our sisters, raping even our children. Raping their car with the caution to women with the top of the good one nation, make our fight for your freedom. Make our nation, make our fight for your freedom. Make the good one nation, make our fight for your freedom. Make our nation, make our fight for your freedom. Make Massimo, you run in the bastion. Oh, my people, you run in the bastion. I want to worship in the golden altar. You said you're going to music. In that what you do. We are all in your friends together to worship him. Yeah,
Did you hear the part where this our songwriter was calling upon Massimo Duranyi Labazie, Ohamadike Duranyi Labazie? Oh, Chineke Nonyebere. Tonight, I want to call upon you tonight, Umu Chineke, Umu Biafra, Ndiomanji Mono. I want to call upon you guys tonight. I need 3 people, 3. Because the word says, where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am there in the midst of them. I have 253 of you watching me, even at this dead hour of the night. And I need 3 of you that will hit the link. 3 people that will be able to hit the link. 3 minutes for each person to come and thunder, to come and kabosh, to come and supplicate, to come and speak upon heaven. You know why you need to do that? Because today, the 22nd day of April, the 22nd day of April makes it 666 days that your leader, my leader, our leader, Onye Nduanyi, have been held in the dungeon. And the dungeon where they held him, there's no light. He's in darkness. He's in the down of the earth. You know, only God knows whether they even on light for him anyway. But even if they on light for him and he's not living in a literal darkness, but I consider it darkness because he's out away from where people are. And I want you to come and pray with me. 3 minutes, each of you. I'm waiting for you to hit that link and come in. If you don't come out, I will pray the prayer of 3 people. I will consider myself to be 3 in 1. But if any one of you can spare 3 minutes to call upon heaven and ask God to do that which he alone can do, remind him that he was able to release plagues upon plagues upon Egypt. And Egypt had no choice but to let his people go. Call upon him, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he believes in the same God that liberated Israel out of Egypt. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not joke with Elohim, the one that spoke to Moses. Moses heard his voice and he told Moses, I am the one that sent you. Go and tell Pharaoh that I am. Chukwu gwara Moses, no gaga n'obodo Egypt, gabapụta ụmụ Israel n'aka Pharaoh. The same way, Chukwu gwara Nnamdi no gaga n'obodo Naija, gabapụta Biafra n'aka ndị Zoo. Chukwu gwara Nnamdi no gaga n'obodo Naija, gabapụta ndị Biafra n'aka ndị Zoo. Now, let me sing properly the first one. Chukwu gwara Moses no gaga n'obodo Egypt, gabapụta ụmụ Israel n'aka Pharaoh. Moses ajụọ ya sị, nna onye ka m gasị nya zitere m? Chukwu nna gwa ya sị, abụ m onye mbụ, gaa gwa Pharaoh na abụ m onye mbụ, gaa gwa Pharaoh na abụ m onye mbụ. The same way, Chukwu gwara Nnamdi no gaga n'obodo Zoo, gabapụta Biafra n'aka ndị Zoo. Chukwu gwara Nnamdi no gaga n'obodo Zoo, gabapụta Biafra n'aka Britain. Nnamdi ajụọ ya sị, nna onye ka m gasị nya zitere m? Nnamdi ajụọ ya sị, nna onye ka m gasị nya zitere m? Abụ m Chukwuobiama, abụ m Chiabiama, gaa gwa ndị Zoo na abụ m Chiabiama, gaa gwa Britain na abụ m Chiabiama. Brethren, by the inspiration that Chukwu Okike Abiama put upon me, I am going to call upon him. And I'm waiting for the three of you that will join me. Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiama, nke pụrụ ime ihe niile. From the day I started listening to this your servant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I saw the passion, I saw the love, I saw the commitment this your child have for you. I saw the belief he has for you because you called him out of this zoo, opened his eyes, gave him the inspiration, and told him, yes, you can, my son. Go and give them this gospel. Open their eyes. Dismantle this evil kingdom with the truth. It is only by the truth you will dismantle them. My God, you didn't ask him to go and carry a weapon from the beginning. You only told him, go and speak the truth of my kingdom and tell these evil powers that are holding my people that they must let them go. Father, every day I listen to him, he will always bring his voice, lift up his voice to you, calling upon you. And he came to a point, he cried and said, if it is not that you called him, because the set of people you put around him, they became charlatans, they became vampires, they became pythons, they became evil, they became Ndinzama. And then he said, if it is not for you, I will not listen to these people. I will not talk to them anymore. But because you sent me, I will stand. The first missionary journey, they kidnapped, they arrested him, and he boldly spoke against the enemies. He was not afraid of them, and you delivered him gallantly. And I saw him, I remember seeing him moving across on the highway, even with the battalion of the armies of the zoo. He was not afraid, and he was on his way to his homeland. And when he got there, swarms of Biafrans in their millions, they came to pay homage. He told them, Biafra must be free. We are going to deliver Biafra from the zoo. We are not going back. We are not afraid of our enemies. And while he was speaking, he spoke the truth to them. And they sent the enemies, they sent blood-sucking demons to come and take his life. But you said, no, it is not yet your time. And you delivered him from that python dance. And today, he is still alive. Even though they went to Kenya and kidnapped him, they tried to kill him, but because you have given him 9 lives, he will not die like that until he has accomplished his mission. And therefore, I call upon you to you are the one that gave him the mission. You are the one that gave him the vision. You are the one that gave him the mandate. You are the one that gave him the assignment. I was not there. I was not there when he negotiated the assignment with you. But all that I know tonight is that I want to remind you, my God and my Father, because you said, call upon me. Hey, Jesus. You said, call upon me and I will answer, and I will show you great and mighty things that you know not. That is why I join faith with my people tonight. I join faith with over 200 Biafrans that are watching me tonight. Tonight being the 22nd day of April, and this your servant has been held in this evil captivity for the past 666 days. Oh my God. 666 days is the number of man. Is the number of the Antichrist. It is the number, because it is the number of plague that will be released upon this earth, and they are holding your son for this number of days, and it was allowed to clock this number because you are going to release plagues upon plague upon these people to show them that you are to show them that you are with your servant Mazinambikanu, to make them, force them to release him. In the mighty name of Chukwukabiama, my Lord and my God, you stopped Egypt by the plagues of the lice, the plagues of the red, the water, the plagues of poisoning the water, the plagues of many plagues, and the plague of the firstborn child that was gone. Father, I pray that you will release even more ferocious, more dangerous, more unbelievable, more unimaginable, more catastrophic plagues upon the zoo. Release more of these plagues upon the zoo, oh my God. Release the plague upon them. Release the plague upon them. They are holding your son. They are holding our leader. They are holding Mazinambikanu, and we are not holding our peace, oh God. This is the dead hours of the night, and I know in the zoo, many of them are sleeping. Even those that know, those that knew that Mazinambikanu was kidnapped, those that have a hand in it, they are sleeping in their rooms. They are sleeping with their wives. Some of them are sleeping with their concubines. Amazing man, the innocent man, the innocent good man, the innocent leader of the Biafran people. He is in the dungeon without pillow. Hey, my God, without bed. Oh my God, without medication. Oh my God, without his prayer shower. And they think they can have peace in their houses with their concubines and sleep. My Lord and my God, arise. 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 Arise with your power. Arise in your vengeance. Arise in your glory. Arise with your pomp. Arise with your pageantry. Arise with your anger. Arise with your violence, and give it to them a double for the trouble they have caused our leader. A double for the trouble they have caused our leader. A double in the mighty name of Chukwuoki Kabiama. My Lord and my God, they will never go scot-free. They will never escape the torture and the torment from God. They will never be free from these evil machinations and evil plan they have orchestrated against the people of God. Mazin Namikanu did them nothing. He is only fighting for his people. He doesn't want to fight war against these people. He's only calling for a referendum. Let the people choose. If the people decide to remain in Nigeria, he has done his work. He has passed his message. He will continue to live his life. But these people have said no. They will not let God's people go. Father, just the way Pharaoh refused to let Israel go, and you made him to see rain, Father, you will cause these people to see way, the way upon way, the double way that they will see, and the whole world will hear about it. It will be all over the news. CNN that refuse to talk about Biafra will talk about their way. Al Jazeera that refuse to talk about their Biafra freedom will talk about their way. Every of the world media that are silent, even BBC, it will shake their foundation. It will shake their foundation. In the mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, my Lord and my God, arise in your power, arise in your glory. Do that which you alone can do, and take all the praise in the name of Jesus. Father, those that are wishing your servant, Master Simon Ekpa, failure, Father, they will watch and they will see with their eyes. They will see the victory that Master Simon Ekpa, the true disciple of Master Nnamdi Kanu, they will see the victory that he will attain. Father, look at the picture. I didn't even plan it, but the pictures are there. There in the middle is Master Simon Ekpa spearheading this attack right now, spearheading this war right now, spearheading this freedom movement right now. Right there on the flank is Master Nnamdi Kanu, giving them warning and telling them, if you do not let my people go, you will see the terrible things that happen to Egypt. It will happen to you. There I can see Dimo Dumogojuku waving a salute to these generals that are that he left behind him, and he's telling them, well done, my faithful servants. He's telling them, well done, Umu Chineke. He's telling them, you are doing well. Yes, you are doing well. Continue to do well, because I know I passed the baton over to you, and I knew you were going to be able to deliver. Go and deliver, because I can remember, and I remember when Dimo Ojuku was yelling, he was shouting, and he was saying, let my people go. He was saying it, he was shouting and screaming, let my people go. And until today, the zoo are still stiff-necked. They refuse to let his people go from the land beyond, from the world beyond. Dima Dumego Juku, I want you to release the legion of spirits, the spirits of the dead children of Biafra, the over 3 million children that were suffocated and killed because they wanted to take what does not belong to them. Let these over 3 million children, let these over 2 million people that gathered to make them 5 million, let them go in a hunt, begin to hunt them. IBB hunt them, Danjuma hunt them, Go on hunt them, the impostor hunt them, all of them in the zoo hunt them. Every one of the politicians in Biafra land that are supporting this evil, hunt them down. Don't let them go. They will not rest in peace. In the mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, let the spirits of the gone, the spirits of the dead begin to hover over the zoo and begin to take them out one after the other. Take them out one after the other. Do the wonders of Chukwu Okike Abiama, and let all the glory and all the power belong to you and you alone. In the mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, I pray. In accordance with the saints tonight that are watching, let them say amen. Let them say Ise. I want to hear you say Ise. And I'm not going to wait for 5 minutes. I've already prayed a prayer, assuming that I've already prayed on behalf of 3. But I would appreciate if 3 people would come in on this video right now and then choose to make their own prayer, and I will allow them. 3 of you, hit the link right now. I'm waiting for you. While I wait for you, I will play the music again. I'll play the music from the top, but I wait for you, 3 of you, to come in. After the music finish playing and I don't see anybody, I'll close this service. I will call it a night.
What causes in a woman I could retire? The belly of a million. What you want to what is happening? Could you to go to Kabiama? What on Anyaga? Could you to go to Kabiama? Corona Nyaga. Kuleo, Bilisiano, Chukoki Kabiama, Serena Nyaga, Kuleo, Biliano, Chukoki Kabiama, Serena Nyaga. Maximum respect to my own adopted leader, Prophet Mazin Nandekano. You kept quiet, America kept quiet. You ain't kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. You kept quiet, America kept quiet. You ain't kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. You kept quiet, America kept quiet. You ain't kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. You kept quiet, America kept quiet. You kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. They came from Sahel, they came from Chad, they came from Niger, Senegal, and Mali, blaming our land, killing our people because of our blessings. My God, go to the bushes now, they're everywhere. Kidnapping and killing people every day. Raping and killing our women and men. Slaughtering them in their family. Hey God, kidnapping and killing Christians night and day. And nobody they talk. Dividing and ruling me anyhow. As if you're not human being. My God, abducting and killing Biafrans every day. And who want to watch? Who want to see? They split us just to kill us. They rape our papa, they rape our mama. He got that we go to me, we are one. Each and every we are one people. The robo is so good, we are one. It's all security, we are one people. Over the Calabari, we are one. Calabar and Digo, we are one. He got that we go to me, we are one. Each and every we are one people. We are one. It's also good. We are one people. We are one. We are one people. They splitted us just to kill us. They rape our papa. They rape our mama. They rape our wives. They rape our girls. They rape our sisters. Raping even our children. Raping their cow with the gospel and women with the top of the But do the one day, wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, your foundation. Wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, do the one day, wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, your foundation. Wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up. I want to worship in the golden altar. You said you're going to use in arrow to go. We are all Biafrans gathered together to worship in the Elohim. We are all Biafrans gathered together to worship in the whole accord. We are all Biafrans on the world together to worship in the Elohim. I love to worship in the golden altar. You said you're going to use in arrow to go. Respect you, Mr. Brand, Simon Pepper, and all the high pop members around the globe. I don't want your friend in Papa. I don't want your friend in Papa.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, wonderful. That's wonderful. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Okay. So we've had it tonight. And thank you for all your amen and ise and all the ise. I appreciate you. All right. Well, I'm going to leave you guys here. It's 3 hours and 30 minutes on the dot. And the Lord hear our prayers. And the Almighty break that prison doors. Set them in disarray, in total confusion. Everyone that has a hand in what has happened to our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, none of them will go scot-free. None of them. None of them will go scot-free. None of them will escape the wrath of Chukwu Kabiam. I'm telling you, they will not escape it. They will not escape the wrath of Chukwu Kabiam. I'm telling you. They will not escape the wrath of Chukwu Kabiam. So he's going to visit them in his vengeance. And they will all know that Biafra is actually called by God himself. They will know that Biafra is actually called by God himself. And there's no one else but God. May God bless our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, as he prepares the gates and opens those gates and sets him free. And may God bless our leader, Mazi, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the dragon, who doubles also as our spokesperson. May God bless everyone, working with Mazi Simon Ekpa in the Biafran government in exile. May God support them all. And may God bless our ESN on ground, our Biafran Liberation Army, and all our alliances on ground. May God bless them all. From me, from here, is good morning. Catch your phone. Before I leave, please, how could I forget? Did I post it already? This fundraising. Do not forget that later today, there will be a fundraising. Later today, there will be a fundraising. Did I put up the flyer? I think I did put up the flyer, but I put it up again. Later today, there'll be a fundraising, by 7 p.m. And so this is another way of showing your support for our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, because we need to sustain ESN. So the fundraising will be coming up later today. And those of you that have my number, during the fundraising, you can always call or send in your receipts as you will be making your donation through the website www.ipobinusa.org/donate. And then we'll be putting the link up for the Zoom. So you can come in from the Zoom to the fundraising. So just remember, if you're watching this program, hit the like button and make sure you get notification so that when we go live for the fundraising, you will also be part of us at the fundraising. Okay? All right. Good morning.